you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, from the capital city of the United States of America, Washington, D.C., ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
What's up, y'all? Welcome back. We're at what number, Stevie?
100.
100.
Yeah, remember, homie, you used to always like 100.
100. All right, y'all. Welcome to episode 100. Most podcasts don't make it past number fucking 7, if even number 5. We made it to fucking 100. Cheers to that, son.
And we are Colompton Beer Club, but today we're Colompton Whiskey Club because it's 100, baby.
And we're gonna review whiskeys. That was tasty.
I like it.
Tasty. It's got that sweet, but a little bit of a back kick, like a mule at the end. Got my little palate cleanser here. There we go.
But yeah, happy 100.
Yeah. It's funny because when I started off the mats, I didn't think I was going to make it past 4 episodes. So, even to have this now and get to 100, and then having, so you're like horror at wherever the fuck that's at, I don't know, 30 something. It's interesting. It's exciting. It's fun. I'm into it. So, all right, let me get myself situated here. The sound is a little weirdy.
Sounds all right to me.
I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I might be bugging. I don't know.
You need more whiskey.
Probably. Well, we got plenty more.
We had some crazy interference earlier with the phone. At least in my headphones.
No, I mean, it was, yeah, that buzzing.
Part of it was because it was plugged into the wrong spot.
Okay. Well.
And then it took 3 tries.
Oh,
That's how we do it.
it's figured out.
Yeah.
All right. So, basically, like Steve said, this episode, we're doing whiskey. We're going to review a few different beverages here that aren't beer. It's funny because I text you. I was like, yo, you need me to bring anything? We didn't necessarily have a plan other than, like, yeah, we're just going to review whiskey. There's no exact, ideal, yeah, let's just go ahead and do this and, have fucking fireworks and balloons and streamers and shit. I was like, let's just go get some whiskey. All right. And most of the shit we already had at home anyway. I went out and bought this Wild Turkey. I got another bottle of Crown Apple and some Red Label, Johnny Walker over there. When I went into the liquor store, I go in and I was like, I'm starting to realize I'm getting to that point more and more where I don't want to go places to buy shit either. I don't want to go places where I know there's going to be a crowd. I'll go to a store that I know has bad reviews because nobody wants to go there just to avoid crowds. So I went to the one liquor store next to the McDonald's up here and the Taco Bell between those two. And I pulled up. I was like, yo, there's no cars in this motherfucker. All right, cool. Walked in. Somehow, though, there are no cars out front, but there's a fucking line.
Oh, there's people walking and then they're getting lit.
Yeah.
When you walk to the liquor store, that's when you got problems. But you're safe.
That's true.
You might not have a license.
True.
Probably something happened earlier.
I walked around. I got confused in there for a minute. And then I went up to the counter and dude was like, yeah, what
Man,
you
you have that other liquor store in this area that's real wild. It's
Which
like
one?
half a bar.
No, that's the one I went to.
Oh, yeah,
that's what
that
I'm
one's
talking to.
wild. There's all, the parking lot I went one time was full.
I went there today. I think everyone was in the bar, walked over from the bar to buy liquor and then go back to the bar.
Yeah, it's wild to have a liquor store and a bar together. Because we had in the bar when we were younger, right next to the liquor store, And
Yeah.
that hurt the bar sales because people were bringing in their own beers and.
But the
shots
thing
in the
is,
back
though, that's Colombia, though. That's how they're built. You got to have the village center with a barbershop, a Chinese food restaurant, a supermarket, a liquor store, and a bar, and a pizza shop somewhere.
Those mugs were right next to each other, though. And we soon learned, we could just buy shots there. And bathroom shots was born. And we had I think we told the story before, but we had a friend drinking Beck's. And then at one point, the waitress is like, "Where the hell did you get that from? We don't serve Beck's here." He's just drinking Beck's as if he got it there. And I mean, when you're bold with something, that's when people don't notice.
Well, yeah. Well, there's like this this video I got sent today. It was a video of Drake throwing the opening pitch for a baseball game. I didn't care about that. Like, trust me,
I know what it looked like without even knowing.
I've got something for that later. But it was like a swipe thing. So I swiped back because like there's the caption said, "Yo, the second video," and in the second video there's this dude in the supermarket talking to an old guy, and the caption said, or no, he says to the old guy like, "What's the easiest way to steal something?" So the old guy's sitting there with his shopping cart, and there's a bag of grapes, and the dude who asked the question is sitting there picking his grapes and eating them. And I'm sitting there like, I know the answer. Just be casual. Do it so blatantly that it doesn't seem like you're doing anything wrong. That's the same thing with having that Beck's in there. You just fucking walk around chilling like shit is sweet. Like, oh yeah, go up to the bar, ask for a Beck's. They won't even think. They'll probably come over like, "Yo, we're out." They're like, "Can I get you anything else?" So, but no, when I went to the liquor store, like I felt weird because I was like, she don't even like. I'm looking behind the counter too. These are all like kind of hidden off to the side. And the guy goes, "What can I help you with?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to get some shorties, some shooters." He goes, "What?" Like, oh, what you need? I was like, "Now look." I was like, "Oh, no. I see you got over here." Yeah, I was like, "Yo, I'm doing a podcast and I'm doing episode 100, so I'm like, we gonna review these whiskeys tonight." And it's like, okay, like, wasn't phased, didn't give a fuck. He was like, "Yeah, okay."
You want to be a sponsor?
Like he looked at me, he was like, "Okay, yeah. So what the fuck do you want?" I was like, "Yo,
if he gave you a
motherfucker,
discount, we would have shouted you out."
yeah, fuck you, guy." Like, you're lucky I'm even mentioning this bullshit ass story. But either way, I went in there, bought these fucking things, and then came home. I had to hide them from the family too. Motherfuckers waiting right at the door for me. Like, god damn.
Hey, you got treats?
Yeah, it's gonna help you go to sleep. Drink this honey. Like, a little strong.
Well, when Brett was real little, he encouraged drinking with my dad because he'd be like, "You want dad juice?" And he'd like offer to get it and called it dad juice.
I could only imagine.
Happy birthday, Brett. It was his birthday yesterday.
Yeah, he's not
We
here.
went to Fogo de Chao today.
Wow.
And with the parents. So I've never been to Baltimore with my parents besides when maybe we went to the aquarium probably very, 30 some years ago.
Yeah, I don't know if that really counts as going to Baltimore with your parents. When
That was an interesting experience.
Like, when I think going to Baltimore with the parents, I'm thinking like hitting the bars.
Oh, I want to take them to Fells Point at some point, just like so they can see what it's like. I mean, they might like during the daytime. Oh, by the way, we went there Friday, and we weren't. It just didn't have a vibe of like you want to be there at night because it was just dead. Literally, 60 cops, like full bulletproof gear, everywhere. So it's like made you feel like, should I be out?
Yeah, I don't be fucking with Baltimore like that.
I love Fells Point, but that was weird because one with it being dead and then that many cops. Like, are we expecting a riot tonight?
When there's the article about the Sandlot closing down, and then I guess they changed their mind. Like, now we're not going to close, but the article, like, you know me, I like to go to comments. I don't like to read comments on my posts because comments on my posts are bullshit, but I like to go read the comments on other shits. So I'm reading through the comments, and every comment was like, yeah, if you go there, you may as well have on a bulletproof vest. And I'm like, man, I felt pretty safe there, but I was also fucking trashed. So I always feel safe when I'm punch drunk.
Yeah, I mean, every city's a little bit more crime than the suburbs, but I've personally not had any bad experiences like that of terms of seeing
Yet.
people shoot. Yes, as of yet. So I guess
The
Eventually.
the chances are never zero. Just understand that, especially in Baltimore.
I mean, who knows when we went to that hookah bar with the weird camera, like 4 cameras outside, and it said
Yeah.
ring the doorbell, and they didn't open it for us.
I'm gonna let you know now.
If we went in, maybe we would have seen it.
I'm gonna let you know now. That ain't a hookah bar. I know what they be selling.
That was a private club. And yeah, they were watching us on camera. Like,
I ain't gonna
nah.
say shit because they might find us.
Should we open it? Nah.
Like, nah, fuck all
Then we
that.
went to the super hole in the wall bar that you couldn't see anything in, and all they had was cans of 22s lined up across the entire wall.
Oh, and the bathroom light switches
Pitch.
on the outside of the
I mean, it
goddamn
was-
bathroom.
Like, probably the darkest bar I think I've been in, besides like a speakeasy, which is supposed to be dark.
Dumb.
They were like dark, like we didn't pay the electric bill dark.
Well, there's electricity.
And
on
it was
somewhere.
cash only. That was a wild ass
Yeah,
bar. Like,
that's wild. Like, cause like
this was what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
yeah.
Not that long ago.
Yeah.
So cash, not too many places are cash.
yeah, about
only.
2.5 years. Because it was before we started. No. I think we had just started this, so it might have been a year and a half ago.
So cash only, and only
Suspect.
22s of cans.
Suspect.
They were dusty as hell too.
The moral of the story is I ain't going there again.
But we got a cool
Oh,
pool table
no.
picture.
I'm not going there on purpose. I will only go there on
Yeah, we don't even know what
accident.
the name of that place is.
And exactly. That's why I will
I
never
don't
go
know
there
if it
on
has a
purpose.
name. It's just like it's the hangout for the. It was definitely the local bar.
Nope, it's called the Hangout. Though there's a bar up here near my house called the Office. And actually I met the owner. He came by my job one day. He and I were talking.
Is it The Office, the TV show themed, or just?
No, it's just called the Office. I think it was there first. I think it came before the show. But
Oh,
his whole
shoot.
thing is like, oh, you could just tell your wife, oh, I'm going to the office. Yeah, you're not lying. And I was like, yeah, I remember
That's
driving
what
past.
his gimmick is.
I told him, I was like, I remember when I first saw it, I was like, that was my first thought. I was like, oh, you could always get away with saying I'm going to be at the office a little late. Then there's also a Cheers down the street. Same logo. So, you know that came after the show. But yeah, anyhow. So yeah, this first drink we got into.
So should we do our 1 through 10 scale?
Yeah, let's do a 1 through 10. Let's see here. What do we got? American Honey from the makers of Wild Turkey.
Almost wish this wasn't the first one because I feel like it was damn good.
It was pretty
So
delicious.
it's gonna get a little bit of a lower score because I might need to go up.
So, I will say this. Where's the because the percentage? I think it's because everything else is like 80 proof, so it's 40%. This is like 35 or some bullshit like that. It's not here on the bottle. They're trying to hide themselves. But I saw the shit on the interwebs earlier, and I was like, "Oh, you motherfuckers! You trying to snake us right now?" But it's okay. It's okay.
They're trying to snake the chiselers.
But, and I pulled up the little write-up here. I'll send it over to you. It says, a sweeter side of Kentucky bourbon. The exceptionally smooth American honey combines deep-rooted tradition with a decidedly modern twist. Described as a sweet kick, which I will say that, yes. Yeah. Like, it was sweet and you got kicked right in the nuts. Like, right at the end. It was like, like when you're like, in middle school or high school or something, you see a cute girl and you're like, oh, she likes me, and then she kicks you in the nuts because she does like you. But that's her way of flirting. It's fucking weird. I hate that shit. Girls are fucking twisted. I have this fucking meme I'm going to post later showing how Lois Lane is fucking toxic as fuck when she jumped out the window. And then Superman, or Clark's like, why'd you do that? And she was like, I just wanted to see if you would save me. Bitch. And Mary Jane from Spider-Man did that shit too. Peter goes, Mary Jane, or he goes, MJ, will you marry me? And then she jumps out the window.
Damn, if I was Spider-Man, I'd be like, I guess that's a no.
I was like, I better go find that Gwen bitch. Oh, she dead too. Better go find Betty. Better go find somebody. Yo, Spider-Man, stay with those toxic broads. Go fucking deal with Felicia, fucking the Black Cat. Someone. I don't give a fuck. But anyhow, yeah, this American Honey, this is a tasty fucking beverage, dude.
It's American honey.
Yeah. It's delicious.
I liked it a lot.
I liked it a whole lot.
It's a lot better. Like It's one of those shots that's not harsh to take,
Nah.
but it's not like Fireball where it gives you a headache.
Yeah.
Fireball's too. I like that meme. Some of them I didn't agree with, but you guys sent that thing of like, what kind of alcoholic are you depending on your whiskey? And Fireball is something like you're a beginning drinker,
Yeah.
because that is what, like, when you don't have the taste for liquor yet, you probably like Fireball's delicious, but then when you have the taste for liquor, like Fireball's kind of nasty.
Yeah. Fireball
Fire,
is. Ugh.
it's a guaranteed, like, it clogs my like sinus and just give me a headache every time.
Yeah, it's gross. I don't like it. That's why that wasn't included.
I think it was good when we were young. And it's like,
I think it was good when someone else was paying for it.
yeah.
Like that's always been my feeling on Fireball. But yeah, this joint is real good. Yeah, you're right. We probably shouldn't have started with this one, but we didn't know any better. Our last experience with Wild Turkey was kind of suspect,
Yeah.
so we figured let's just jump.
Yeah, Wild Turkey. So we had one. Well, we want to get the score?
Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna
1
do
through
our
10?
our general 1 through 10. I'm gonna give this one.
It's tough because it's first.
So yeah, I'm looking at what else we have left on the table though to kind of give myself a gauge because I know
So we got to factor in you said about 35%, so probably a little
yeah.
lower.
So yeah, that plays into it, and I know 3 of the other 4. Wait, how many do we got?
6, I thought.
Oh! The red label's behind the bullet.
Yeah, 5 more.
God damn. Whew. Those Easter eggs ain't getting hit tonight. Just
Oh, that might be a good one to put versus this one.
yeah. So I'm gonna give this a 7 flat. No bonus points, no takeaway points, and it loses points off that 7 because of it's not a full 40%er.
All right, that's understandable. So
I think
I'm gonna give it
I think they said it's like 30, 37, I believe, or 36.
So I really enjoyed it. It's tough to gauge. Maybe I'm feeling generous. I'm just texting the scores, by the way,
Okay.
because I didn't bring my notes.
Well, no, I got another message. I got other friends, bitch.
That's rude.
I mean, I got your punk ass message too.
That's fine.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I got other friends too. They're texting me like crazy right now.
I got only friends.
Oh, can we start a rival company called Only Friends?
Fucking right.
And it's like more personal. It's like they're only fans, but you'll be my only friends.
And then there'll be a rival company called Only Family, and it gets real weird. That's the West Virginia-based company in Alabama.
Only family.
If you're nasty.
So I gave it a 7.5, but I feel like my initial rating would have been an 8. But then I need to go up or down. So because 8, I was like I highly liked it.
So
Yeah, one thing I guess that could hurt is sometimes the sugary shots.
Yeah,
like
that
sick
too.
of it after 1 or 2.
So yeah,
Kind of like the beer. Sometimes the overly sweet beer or like too fruity beer, it's like it's good, but then it gets old quick.
yeah, like that one, like that initial one hit of it is like, oh, this is sweet, and it's like you can't do too many of those though. So that's something solid to start the night with, or if you're kind of in an intermission to kind of keep the party rolling.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
This isn't one to end the night on though, because then you just want to go back for more.
Oh
You
yeah, you're
fucking
gonna-
alcoholic.
If you're in the night for this, you're like, oh, that was good. Let's do another one. 'Cause it tastes so good. Yeah, our wild turkey years ago. I think we were planning to do something else, and it didn't work out. And we were like sitting around, and you're just like, oh, I got this bottle of wild turkey. And I believe it was from your former job. Like someone
Yeah,
kind of gave it to
yeah.
you.
My boss was
But
like,
and it was like aged, right? It was pretty old.
"Oh yeah, that bottle was from like the bottle itself was from 1980."
So we had an aged wild turkey, and we're like, had never had wild turkey at that point, and like let's do shots of this. So we did a few, but like instantly, we broke out sweating. I think we both had to strip the tank top. So
Yeah,
god damn,
it was aggressive. Like
yeah, that was a burner, but yeah, made your body heat up quick.
it did not feel good. And I know we finished the bottle at some point because that was during those days where we were just drinking. We pretty much would drink just if you leave alcohol at the house, we're gonna drink it. So, but yeah, all turkey it is. So That's one down. We got 5 more to go. So
What's next?
we'll get into it. You want to do that sheepdog next?
Yeah. So this
All
is
right.
probably the most comparable to that one.
Yeah. I brought multiple glasses just because of mixing and matching the taste and shits. So I don't know if you want to do that, but me, I'm a sophisticated motherfucker, and I got palate cleansers over here and everything. So,
I got High Life. It kills the germs.
oh no, I'm just talking about mix my glasses up. What is this glass?
I think this one I'm gonna.
Oh, this
share.
is the jump off from
I think
London.
This will both be sweet.
All right. So while he's pouring these drinks
Hopefully
here,
Dante doesn't need to go to the hospital or need an EpiPen.
nah, I'm good. I like.
Maybe the alcohol.
Well, I've been
kills it.
taking my Zyrtec lately.
Oh, that smells damn good.
Not really, but
I mean, if you like peanut butter.
you know what's funny? I do like peanut butter, but I don't like the smell of peanut butter. So, and just to be a good sport, I did pull.
Yeah, you got a full shot.
Yeah. I didn't punk out.
Yeah, this one, our next one's a peanut butter whiskey.
Yeah. We'll get to
I think-
that. We'll get to that.
You'll either love it or hate it.
I mean, I don't think I'll hate it for sure. I mean,
It smells like a peanut butter cup ice cream.
it smells like peanut brittle. So what was it? All right. So I just want to point out something I noticed on Instagram, and I need to come somewhere to vent. And I haven't had anywhere to vent about it or anyone to vent to. The blue check marks. Now that you can buy your verification, it's kind of frustrating because I got motherfuckers with like 400 followers with the blue check mark, like liking and commenting my shit like they big shit. And it's like, dog, like I got my 100,000 the clean way. You're about to get yours because you gave Instagram some money. And they're like, oh, well, we'll open up the floodgates of the algorithm to you. Meanwhile, Instagram was giving me money, son. Like, don't get it fucking twisted. But it's fucking frustrating because they offered me the blue check mark a while back and I thought it was a scam. So I declined it and like deleted the message. And then I talked to someone else who was like, no, that's legit. I was like, oh, fuck. And I went back to try to get verified and they've declined me ever since. I'm like, well, fuck you. So I clicked on the thing because when I went to So You Like Horror, I got the message up top. It's your turn to get verified. So I decided to go through the steps and see what's up. So I click on it. All right, business as usual, nothing weird. Then I went into the further, deeper part of it where you got to actually sign up. And then once you get in, it says they still have to go through like the verification joint of it. So initially when I tried to get verified, you have to like basically say, give your name, show your ID actually. And then they say, if you have like a website or a podcast or something that can verify you as to who you are in terms of like, if you say, oh, I'm a social media personality or this or that, you still have to verify who you are. And it's still that way now, even if you pay, but they make you pay the $15 first. And they say, look, if you don't get verified, then we'll pay you, we'll give you a full refund. And I just found that really fucking sketchy too. Cause it's like, yo, so you mean to tell me you're going to take my $15 per month and you're not even, you may not still give me the check mark? Come on, dude. Eat a dick. Like, I don't know, man. And there's some people I've been seeing with freshly new minted blue check marks, and they have a large following. So it's like, okay, you're fine. You earned it. You should have had it a long time ago. When I see these cats under 1,000 or even at 1,000,
I think they offered it to everyone because I got it on all my accounts.
Yeah, well, yeah, they offer it to everyone.
So what is it if you're not using your real name? Can you still get verified?
So
I thought it was more for like celebrities to be like, this is the real account.
So yeah, it protects your account too, because if let's say The Rock, he's verified, and then I try to verify myself as The Rock. I'm not going to be able to. I have to show ID. But the thing is with it too is, like you don't have to be a celebrity necessarily to have it. Like again, you could be like, like a high profile jiu-jitsu player. Like in your niche, your community, if you're recognized and well known, you get the blue check mark. So, that's kind of how it plays out. Whereas now, it still almost feels that way, but nah, because now you got to pay for it. So because you could pay for it, it's like we'll let it slide. Just slip us another 15. All right, here's another 15. All right, you're verified. And I just feel some kind of way about it. But then I also take it as a badge of honor because I look at it as like, I don't have a check mark and I got mad followers. So again, I earn mine a clean way. Whereas, again, the floodgates open up for that algorithm. And now you'll get more exposure to your account. And it's like, okay, which I don't know, it feels kind of shitty because it's like, here, pay us money and we'll give you more exposure. And it used to just be like, look, if you got a tight ass account, you get good exposure. That's simple. But I don't know. I just had to vent real quick, man. I had to get that off my chest. I got a meme for it though too. And like I saw it the other day. Hold on, I'm gonna read that joint right here. Like I'm still gonna post it. Because fuck them. Like this shit, where is it? Right here. Instagram sold 44 million blue checks in one day at $15 a check. That's $660 million they made just because y'all want to be somebody y'all not. Now that last part, I mean, it's like, I mean, you're still you. But I get what they're saying. Like, you want to feel important. So, you're going to pay the $15. Part of me felt like, you know what? I wouldn't be opposed to, like, my accounts that were lower to do it. To just open the floodgates. But I was like, nah. Because I know how to turn that shit. So, I'm not even going to bother with it. I don't dabble with paying anything. Now, I know BJJ Wiki has a lot of bot followers, not by my paying, but it's by those spam bots trying to get you to buy shit from you. Oh, and the Russian sex bots too. I mean, I think there was one. It was like, did I take a picture of it? I screenshotted it. It was something wild as fuck, and I was like, these bots are getting out of control with the. It's a picture of a chick in a bikini, but the account name is Anthony Collins 4687620. I was like, this misgendering shit is starting to get out of hand. Anthony wanted to be a woman and shit, so he went out there and put that picture of that beautiful chick in a bikini. Anthony, you need to chill and get my last name back.
Someone followed me recently, and his last name was darn close to Colompton, but it wasn't quite. It was like Colompton with no O. Colompton.
Who's that cute chick in the yellow fighting? I mean, the chick in the black is cute too, but the chick in the yellow, she's adorable. There's a UFC card on tonight. I forgot. People have been asking me, hey, are you watching the fights tonight? I was like, dude, I thought the fights were on in 2 weeks. So it turns out that I'm not watching the fights tonight. And plus, the fight cards are like $85. And, I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm not the kind of guy that likes to illegally stream shit. Because, I'm an honest guy.
That's why you got the red X. So.
But if you know somebody,
that would be funny if they start giving red X's to people. You get the blue check or the red X.
Hey, I mean, I'll take the red X. Notoriety, son. You know me. Let's see here. You've been kind of working on your drink over there. I'm going to go ahead
trying
and
to save it.
Crush mine.
It's darn good. Cheers to 100.
Oof. Cheers to 100. That peanut butter scent hit me kind of weird in the nose. Made me not want to drink it. Not crazy about the aftertaste, but it's fine.
Yeah, I like it tastes like dessert, like peanut butter when you have it like in a sundae. Like a peanut butter cup like that, not pure peanut butter out of it.
Like peanut butter and like ice cream.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
So it's like a dessert. It's pretty darn good. I would prefer this a million times over Fireball.
Oh, of course. I mean, it's safe to say that there's a lot of drinks I'd rather have over Fireball.
I feel like this is, in that line of you're trying to get, a little buzz, but you don't like the taste of pure liquor. You probably like this one. It does have a little finishes with whiskey taste.
Yeah.
But I like this one.
Um.
It's hard to gauge from the first one.
So I will say I like the first one a little more than I like this one. I did not like this one.
And this one's a 35% too, so they're a good comparison.
Yeah. Um.
Called Sheepdog. What is?
I think there's a
peanut butter whiskey, and I guess Sheepdog's the brand, maybe.
no. There's another brand because when I pulled it up on Google, it gave a different name to it, but Sheepdog was under that, and then I fucking lost it.
It's bottled by Zazarak
Yes, that's it.
Company. Zazarak Company. They don't even say beer, whiskey, just Zazarak Company. They probably make like staples.
We missed our opportunity to review some Proper 12.
70 instead of 70 proof, it's 70 wolf.
Okay, clever.
So silly.
You guys. I'm gonna. Like I said, this was fine. I liked it. I like the American honey a little bit more. I almost feel like my baseline should be 7, so I might move my American honey up and put this at my 7. But I don't feel like this is my bottom one. So, I don't know. I'm going to put this at 7 as well.
So I think I like this just a smidget more. So I'm going to go 7.6.
I'm going to... I like to change my previous statement. I want to take that American honey up to 7.2. Oh, wait, you're texting me the scores. I was like, who the fuck is texting me? Motherfuckers, I told y'all I'm fucking recording tonight. Like, I told my neighbors, like, look, man, I'm recording. They're like, well, you can still have the fights on and record. I was like, no, I actually can't. Like, because I'm going to want to watch the fights. But also, they're going to be talking. And they're going to want the fights up loud. So I was like, no, that's not how I'm doing this tonight. Fuckers. So yeah, 7.2 for my American honey. We're changing that, and then this is gonna be. I'm gonna actually do 7.1 for this. You know why? Just leave a little room in case I don't like
He
something.
just wants me to text it again. So now we got 4 scores on 2 drinks.
And you pay attention, keep up. That's why you should have brought your notebook.
Yeah.
Write shit down instead of texting.
Oh, I do have the pen on this. I should break it out.
I mean, I guess.
Because then I can erase.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that's all I had to get off my chest about the blue check mark shit because this shit is dumb. It's pissing me off. And I really want to start calling people out. I saw a friend with the blue check mark, and I really wanted to say something to them about it. But I was like, I'm gonna leave it alone for now. For now. But I know this one chick. I know she's gonna get it. She's itching. I know she is. But I'm gonna let it ride. As soon as I see it, I'm gonna text her right away. Like, yo, I fucking see you. I see you.
I want to get a yellow question mark. So we don't know what this guy is. This guy's got problems.
Like, I don't know. Like, I guess once the shit started on Twitter, like being able to pay $8 a month for it, then it became like, oh, Instagram's like, well, if motherfuckers don't pay $8, this is about to get people to pay $15. It's like, damn, Mark.
That's every month? Damn.
Yeah.
Just to have your check.
Yeah. It's like, it's almost one of those things where it's like, you know what? I'll do it for a month. I'll give you $15 one time.
I guess a lot of the big celebrities, they're still making money.
Well, yeah, if Instagram was still paying through the bonuses, I'd do it. Because I'm getting paid from them anyway. So I'm going to just funnel that money back to you. But since y'all cats ain't paying me, you could eat a fucking dick. You ain't getting my money. Through that, at least. I don't know. I'm sure they'll sell something I'll buy. You know me. I got a spending problem. Y'all got some crack? All right. I'll buy it.
Crack is whack.
Oh, yeah. So I meant to mention this last week. So there's this thing going on in jiu-jitsu. So this guy got injured. Like he got injured in training, sued, and then ended up getting awarded $46 million. Now, the controversy to it is Henner Gracie I don't know what relation he has to Hoist. There's so many fucking Gracies, and knowing the story about Vitor Belfort in the beginning of his career, I think he wanted to be called Victor Gracie, and they're like, nah, don't do that. So you never know who's a Gracie and who's not these days. But Henner, Rener, because their R's are pronounced with an H. Talk about dumb.
Stupid. Don't even know what R.
Dumb fucks.
And then how you gonna have a double R, like two R's, and then but one's H and one's R?
Yo, it should be wild because there'll be an R in the middle of the word and it's a R sound.
Yeah, you can't have two R's and they're different.
Like, come on, dude, figure your life out. But basically, Henry Gracie testified and said, from my expert, opinion, it looked like, the coach spiked the guy on his head. The guy was a brand new grappler, blah, blah, blah. All these things to basically turn it in favor for the guy who got injured. It was a freak accident. I guess what they're saying is like there was negligence that was displayed in the video that you could see. Should the coach have done the move? No. So what he was trying to do, it looks like to me, is like he was trying to do a rolling back take. And when he rolled over the guy's back, like you learn this in jiu-jitsu, like early on, tuck your chin. Always tuck your chin. Roll with the punches. Roll with anything. The dude, he, like, I can't even describe it, but, like, basically, as they're rolling over, he, like, turned his head the opposite way, and that's when the injury occurred. And the guy just went limp. You can see in the video, the coach, like, looked and was like, oh, shit, From what I've heard about the coach is a really nice guy, very careful guy. I mean, should he have done that move? I don't think he should have. But, like, because the claims that I'm hearing is that this guy that he injured was a brand new white belt, which from what it's understood, that's not true. He's competed in IBJJF tournaments. He's got a wrestling background, things like that. So it's like, I don't know who's telling what truths. So I don't know. These are just, the internet's talking. And I see a lot of wild shit on the internet. That chick from Teen Mom be shitting in bags and selling on the internet. So I mean, the internet be on some bullshit sometimes, literally. So, just looking at that, it's like, God damn, 46 million. Everybody's like, well, where's that money coming from? And then they're also like, well, didn't he sign a waiver? And from what I'm seeing from people who claim to be lawyers in the comment, like the waivers are like kind of a scare tactic. They're bullshit, apparently. I don't know. This is the fucking internet, so everybody claims to be a lawyer. Everybody claims to be anything on the fucking internet. So I don't know. But
it's like when we were younger, everyone would be like, I'm gonna sue you. And then you gotta realize you gotta get a lawyer to sue you. So if you have no money, it's kind of, you could do the IOU thing, but
yeah.
Good luck finding a good one. And you're like, you gonna pay me? Nah. If we win.
Oh, that's a double shot. Oh well. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. And then people are talking about like the insurance will only really cover up to $1 million if you got like a good policy, I think. And I don't know. There was all these different like what ifs and scenarios, and I'm just like, look, man, this shit sucks. Apparently, the dude is like walking and doing like like dirt bike shit and things. I don't know, but I thought he got paralyzed. You get enough money, you can buy robot legs, I guess. I don't fucking know. And so I never addressed this on Off the Mats at all, because when it comes to any of the controversial shit in the jiu-jitsu community, I try to steer away from that shit, because even though I don't really care one way or the other, people be getting in the comments and that shit be getting aggressive, and I start getting annoyed. It's like, although it's good for the engagement, I just don't care sometimes. Like most of my posts, I like to put funny shit up, and then I like to put like, like I'll put this one young lady, she shares like these memes, like, like if you're this type of grappler, and show like, some kind of movement, that's silly. It's like, if you're the old guy, or if you're the tired guy, or if you're the sweaty grappler, or, I just list everything that I am. If you're, the always injured guy, me again, and it does really well. They're funny, and I like it. And I like that she tags me in them too. That makes me feel even cooler because it's like, oh, you know where to come to get, to get the likes. I got you, girl. I got you. She kind of cute too. So, that's why. If she looked like my fucking bottom of my fucking shoe, I'd be like, girl, you get the fuck out of here with that. But the moral of the story is, don't let your coach do any crazy moves and break your neck. Plain and simple. And don't come to BJJ Wiki asking me to cover the story.
There's that, a lot of those lawsuits, the emotional, what do they call it? Emotional damage? Yeah, emotional damage.
Yeah, it's not a
Which
hard
to
word.
me sounds like nothing's wrong.
Yeah. Hey, man.
And why would it cost millions?
Look.
You weren't going to make millions. Why does it cost millions?
Don't sell short the emotional pain that does come with that. Although this dude doesn't look like he was emotionally shook. I
just wonder how you get $46 million out of emotional damage.
Yeah, it's like emotional damage.
That's an expensive psychiatry.
Because they try to hit you with the old well, you weren't able to work, and then also you had emotional damages. It's like, huh?
So why don't they pay for his doctor and give him his old salary?
Yeah,
I guarantee it's not $46 million, but
yeah. Well, that's what I was telling Sarah the other day when we were talking about because I listened to this podcast called Sisters Who Kill, and I like their format, but their thing is they have a system, because they talk about a specific case, and then they have a little system. There's this one part they're like, all right, and then they have this quote is OJ Simpson talk was like, I'm not OJ, or I'm not black, I'm OJ, and it's like. And they're like, I didn't do it, but if I did, because he wrote that book, yo, how fucking crazy do you have to be to be on trial for murdering your ex-wife, then years later write a book titled, I didn't do it, but if I did.
You see that clip where he was on some talk show and he hid behind the door or something and knocked on the door and then was in the peephole with a knife like this, and thought it was funny.
that dude ain't right.
I think if you didn't do it, you would never do that. Something like that.
Yeah, you would shy away from you'd hide. But Sarah and I was talking about our legal system. Period. It's just all these fucking loopholes and well, if you plead guilty, you get lesser of a punishment type shit. It's yo, no, look, if you committed a crime and this is the maximum punishment, you get the punishment. Period. Yeah, that should be it. Plain and simple. We got all these fucking goofy loopholes, and no, I'm not a fucking lawyer.
Which all the loopholes favor the rich people, though.
Of course.
You can pay some money and get out of it.
Well, not even just that, though, because I've had, I've gone to court for a few different things. A couple different things. Yeah. A couple different things that I have a record for. The other things, I think, got just kind of thrown out. Because, the traffic shit, they're nothing major. And I should have been in major trouble. I should have done time. I didn't have a lawyer. I didn't have nothing. I went in there and I got probation before judgment for both cases. I have an assault and I have a DUI. Both probation before judgment. And that's fine. I'll take it. But if they told me, no, you got to do that jail time, I'd be pissed. I'd be annoyed, but them's the rules. And sure, people say, oh, you're only saying that because, you came out on the other end. No. I'm a pretty fair person about stuff like that. I mean, look, my daughter's mixed. And the joke is light-skinned girls are crazy. I'm anticipating my daughter to be crazy. And if she gets in trouble, them's the rules. Will I be sad? Absolutely. She might even be featured on Sisters Who Kill. But, the thing is, it's our legal system's so goofy. And then also, if you commit a crime and I commit a crime, we both commit the same crime. Guess what, Stevie? You're probably going to get out in 3 years. Guess what I got? Probably 30. So, that's another fucking goofy thing about the system. It's look, just play it how it should be. If you hit an old lady with your car and then you drove off, That's vehicular manslaughter. You're going to jail, buddy. And it shouldn't be, well, Steve's a good guy. He's got a good job. He's a full-time worker. He hasn't been in any trouble before. Like, can't we just give him time served? Like, no, he killed somebody. Like, he ran over an old lady and he went home, hit his car, and then played Madden. Like, shit was sweet. And then went to Winnie's. Like, things were cool. Didn't even invite Dante. Just went to Winnie's. No invite. That should be fucking punishable by a fucking jail in itself. Thanks, dick. But the point is that legal system's bullshit.
This guy, the whiskey, is taking him on a dark road.
Dude, I'm not even feeling it yet,
You'll have to.
I just accidentally poured a double shot here. The intent was like to kind of, I don't know. What is this? Let's see.
Crown Apple's not bad, but I have those kind of shot glasses. It's not quite 2, but it's definitely 1.5.
It's like 1.5.
It's not bad, but it does give me a hint of 99 Apples, which has bad memories for me.
Yeah. Like that end part. What's the apple in itself, number one? But that end part is a little brutal.
Yeah, I don't like it as much as the first 2.
Not at all. The fucked up thing is I bought this. So I have to say.
I mean, it's definitely drinkable, though.
No, it's drinkable. Well, 6 is still a buy. I would still buy it. So, I mean.
6 technically is our. We drink it.
Oh, 7 is I buy. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, trust me.
We'd be happy at a party if someone handed it to us as a 6.
Well, for sure. So, I'm going to give this a 6-7. The Crown Apple. I remember when we used to go out, I think, who was it? Eddie would get Washington apple shot, and it was like Crown and like apple, fucking liqueur. This is basically what this is. Yeah, it's not terrible, but the first 2,
6-7?
Yeah, 6-7. The first 2 are definitely favorable. Like,
I'll go 6-5, so similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something called a snake bite too. What's that?
Funk.
That's
I keep getting thrown off when you text me because I'm like, who's texting?
I think it's
you.
Snake bite's a apple cider though, maybe in a whiskey.
That's wild. So no, you know what's good is apple cider and that fucking moonshine in the fridge. That shit together, that's lethal. Or no. I had the apple cider in this the Crown Apple. So it's good. It's fine.
Okay, so I was just curious what a snake bite was because I remember it being good. So snake bite is equal parts apple cider and a beer. So you mix both.
That doesn't sound like
it's not bad.
Something I want to get into.
But I am curious of what this is because as I typed in snake bite, the thing that came up first. And let me see if it comes up again. I'm curious of what it is. Yeah, snake bite piercing. What's a snake bite piercing?
The fuck is that? The Prince Albert? Oh.
Because it's the fang, like 2 below the lip.
I went somewhere different with that.
But yeah, I had no clue of what it could be. All right, so it's when it's 2 bottom lip piercings. That's
did Kelvin Gastelum get fucking stopped? Good. Fuck that guy. Here's a little write-up I pulled up of Crown Apple. It's a blend of bright apple balanced with signature Crown Royale and hints of spice. Slightly tart, crisp, apple flavor balanced with signature Crown Royale. Notes of caramel and light spice. I can see that. I got a little bit of that. And then you get some crisp apple notes with a balance of sweetness for a full-bodied, smooth finish.
They're extending their book report like crazy. That shit could have been in 1 sentence. They're like,
son, I'm a pro on that shit.
And that shit had to be 1,000 words, and you only had 10.
Yo, I perfected that. Yo, that's what I always say with like job interviews. I do really well because you can ask me a question. I'm going to say a bunch of words just so you can find your answer.
Now that I think about it, that's actually setting up people for failure with those word limit stuff. Because in business, you want to be able to communicate to your executive in as little words possible and get straight to the point.
Yeah.
When you're like, because what if you're a smart fella or gal? You can say
No
what you
gal.
need to in the book report, in a paragraph. You can sum it up possibly.
Yeah,
But
like
you got to extend it for those
earlier
500
today,
words.
my manager was talking about horror movies. What movie did she mention? Oh, the newest Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 2022. Because it was like this list of like disturbing movies, and she said that one. I was like, trash. She's like, yeah, that's what all the comments are saying. Everyone has said trash so far. Easy report, easily done. You don't need to write anything else. Trash.
Yeah, I think you're over explaining when it's a certain length because I would think it should be. Can you get your point across in as little words as possible? Would be a better actual report.
Yeah, it's weird though because like all types of like questions like that, whether it be an interview or a book report or whatever the fuck, it's like, what are you really looking for? Like when we have to do like role playing at work, not like in a sexual way. Like the one chick though,
That's not what I would have thought it was.
I do. Anytime you say, okay, I want you to call your
Dante's in there. All right, we're gonna do some role playing.
I just drop my
Your
pants.
head's just thinking whips, ties.
Like, well, no, because they're like, yeah, call your team lead, and then you're gonna role play with them. I was like, like she kind of cute. So should I call the team lead? Like her manager too over at her store. I was like, yo, that's first team all cutie. But whenever we have to like role play, so basically we have to read out the script of what we're supposed to say to the tenants. Like when you call for the first time, the reason I don't like that is because I feel like you, as my manager, you have the answers already. So I feel like if you're a new person coming in, you don't have the answers. So I'm going to tell you whatever the fuck I need to tell you within the boundaries of getting you where you need to be. And I'm using as little words as possible. Whereas when I'm talking to another manager and they have the script, in front of them, they'll start telling you like, well, why didn't you say this? Or why didn't you say that? And it's like, because you want me to get these people in and out of this office in X amount of time. Why do I need to ask them why they need the space? Why do you, because I need somewhere to live, bitch. like, what do you want from me? Like, okay, cool. Like, I'm just trying to get these motherfuckers in and out. I don't want to fucking get to know them. I don't care about their life story.
Do you think the percentage of people that get storage that end up paying more for the storage than their stuff was even worth?
I can promise you that is a fact. I promise you. Yes.
Yeah, I bet the majority ends up being it.
Yeah, no. We have 853 tenants at our property right now. I can tell you that more than 70% of them have been there for more than 3 years.
That's wild.
And of those people who've been there for more than 3 years, we'll take it even further. Out of that 70%, now we're taking it back up to 100. More than 80% of them have been there for more than 10 years. We were just talking about this one lady. We saw her panhandling. Meanwhile, she has a $500 bill that she has to pay us every month. And I'm like, yo, and she's a really nice lady, but I really want her shit just to sell. I just want it to go because that's one less bill for her to worry about. Number one. Number two, her shit's been in there for so long that, like, you take it out like, oh, I'm going to, go put it in this place now. Okay. That shit is trash now. That shit's been sitting outside. Like, because that's essentially what it is. It's just a fucking garage. So, I don't know. But yeah, motherfuckers be spending more money. I got this one dude.
It's hoarding. People,
Yeah,
I mean, if it's in a storage unit, you obviously didn't need it.
No, not at all. Well, and the thing is, I just had a guy who shit just went to auction. I think it sold for $2,900. So I was off that day. My manager texted me and told me like, yo, it's up to X amount. I went to the website and watched that shit like it was fucking sports. I was watching the score go up. I was like, oh my God, you know, because by the time she called me, it was at 1,700. I was like, okay, word. I'm gonna watch this shit. Oh shit, it's up to 2,000. I text her back. I was like, yo, it's at 2,100. You know, I go away, do some shit. She texts me, yo, it's at 25. I jump back on. I was like, yo, it's at 29 right now. You know, like, you want to take bets on if it gets to 300 or 3,000? Like, I would have lost. Because it stopped at 29.30. Meanwhile, the amount that he owed us was 1,200. He's going to get a check for the remaining balance that it went over. Because we only care about paying the bill. Anything extra, they don't care about. It goes back to the dude. And I was talking to an old teammate of mine who does auctions, and I was telling him that, and I was like, I mean, he's basically getting nearly $2,000 for being delinquent on his bill. He goes, or he's losing out on hundreds of thousands of dollars. I was like, shut the fuck up. No, he's not, because he wasn't doing anything with it.
And if it was $100,000, he's gonna probably not put it in storage.
Yeah. Well, the dude was a reseller.
Unless, the only reason I can think of is like I imagine it's tricky because I've never been in this position, but when you're selling a house and trying to buy a house, your house sells first, and you don't have your house picked out, but it's too good of a price, could have whatever. You got a good deal, and you got to move out, but you don't have your house yet. Then I can see it. But even still, there's a point where it's like probably cheaper to get new furniture after a certain amount of time.
Yeah. So when Sarah and I got the apartment in Oakland Mills, we had to stay at Grandma's house for 5 weeks, and that was a definite number. So we put it was mostly her stuff. I don't think I had anything. I think I had like a PlayStation. Like, that was all that I brought to the fucking party. But we put the rest of the stuff in storage for 5 weeks. And, you know, we made that very clear. And it worked out. Now, I know people that come through that are like, yeah, we're putting our house on the market, and hopefully we only need this for 3 months because, you know, houses are just selling like fucking crazy. It's like, I already know what time it is. It's like, it's not. It's not. But sure, whatever. Sure. And I'll let you know now, you're going to get a notice in 3 months that says your rent is going up at month 5. So I hope you're out in 3 months, because otherwise that cute little price you just paid of, $100 is about to turn to $270 real fast.
Yeah, so we got IKEA furniture. Just toss it.
You're good. Like, you don't need to go any further.
Let's do this Red Label. I don't know Red Label.
I don't think I've had Red Label. It was the cheaper of the group. So
bottled in Scotland. Sounds fancy.
Okay. Scotland, Maryland. All right.
Yeah, like one of our beers recently, I'd never heard of. I think it was Williamsport, Maryland. I was like, "There's a Williamsport, Maryland." Because there's like a Williamsport, like in just about every state.
Ooh, let's see here. Which one do I want to pour this into? Because I know we're gonna overlap. Let's go ahead, go here. Tall dude that we used to work with, Lurch. Yes. He came and rented there. Well, I talked to him on the phone. He's actually, like, I don't know. I feel like he is actually a sweet guy. He just has those creepy vibes.
It was very creepy.
But because when I talked to him, he didn't know it was me on the phone. We never encountered each other there. But when I saw the name come up, I was like, okay, I know he's from, this county. The chances that there's another one is very unlikely. So I called. He answered the phone. He was super polite, very, very nice. Said, yes, sir. No, sir. I was like, wow, that's weird. Like, I would not have, pictured that from him. But one of my teammates, I think, just rented today. Like, he did it online. So I looked at it, I saw the name. I was like, I know my teammate lives around here. It's unlikely that there's 2 of these names out here. So I wanted to call him and be like, yo, son, what's up? like, how you feeling? You gonna be at practice next week? It was like, no, are you? Like, oh, shit, you got me. No, I won't. Actually, I'll be going back next week.
This one got some complex flavors to it.
Ooh, let me pull the write up real quick and read about
I
it.
love it.
Let's see. Ooh, that smell. It's not bad, but that smell tells me that it's got.
It lingers. I just took a sip and it lasted on my tongue. I went through a little roller coaster run. It was like, I taste this and this and this.
Sounds like it's got a little bit of
It's
attitude.
got some smoke to it.
I can smell it. I smell the attitude in it. All right, so we got Johnny Walker Red Label. Ooh. Flowers that bloom into flames. Johnny Walker Red Label is
Damn, that sounds harsh.
Johnny Walker Red Label is the world's best-selling Scotch whiskey
Oh, so it's a blend.
and is made for mixing both in exhilarating cocktails and with your favorite people. It brings together whiskeys special chosen for their bold, vibrant flavors that add a fiery kick to any mix. It didn't really tell me much.
It's got some firewood smoke
Woo.
taste to it. It's
All right.
definitely flammable tasting.
Should have told me that before I poured all this.
So years ago, I would have hated this, but these taste better to me now that I'm older.
I think all of it tastes like trash. Like,
I would have really.
I
disliked this,
drink
but
all this for purpose.
I've had. This might be good in the old fashioned.
Oh no! I like this. No, I love it. Yeah.
It's more. I mean, it's
Woo, that
like
after.
the others is like kid stuff in a way.
Yeah.
Of like,
This grown man, like,
just put your hair on your chest.
yeah, you showing up to the party to
Yeah,
really,
this got
really,
some complex.
really party.
I'm not the best of calling out what the flavors are, but this has multiple things going on.
Yeah. Ooh, whoa! That second sip got even more complicated.
Definitely got a strong Scotch flavor to it.
Yeah, this is good for sipping.
This isn't. Yeah,
This isn't a
I
shooter.
think this isn't a shot.
Yeah, this isn't a shooter. This is sipping.
It's very, very smoky, but in a good way. And I've had some bad smoky ones. This is not bad actually, and maybe they claim they're number one. We don't even know.
Yeah,
But flowers turn to flames.
I get those vibes. I get it.
This is a one I feel like is actually quite sippable, and then you don't realize you drank too much.
All right, hold on. Let me do some marking here real quick.
By the way, it's
How
about to be
that?
the NBA playoffs.
Yeah,
I had to stop with my NBA betting because I don't know what this fuck's going on. Teams be trying to lose, and then all of a sudden they just randomly try to win. Detroit, y'all won like 16 games all year, and y'all just pick and choose. Like,
Well, they didn't.
Let's cover the spread today.
They didn't win the other night when I was watching.
No, they never win. It's just
I think they lost by 15.
they play a really good team, and they should lose by 15. They lose by like 8, and then a game that the spread's like 20 sounds outlandish, and they lose by like 40.
Don't hate.
The Wizards were just playing the straight up B squad. Corey Kispert's been their number one player the last week.
Wizards were just like, should we show up? Maybe.
And I think so. So in the NBA now, it's the top 10 teams, which is kind of ridiculous because there's 15 teams in each division. So just 5 teams don't get to play in the play-in game. And the Wizards are 11, but now they're 4 games out. So I think there's like 2 games left.
Yeah.
At the most. Some teams might be done. Some teams might have 1 more game. But regardless, they're out now. But so I guess they switched to like, can we try to push for the playoffs? Are we going to do anything in the playoffs? Nah, let's tank for the better pick.
Yeah, because you're in the lottery if you don't make the playoffs.
And it's the lottery. I do like that about the NBA. So you're not guaranteed. They're trying to prevent you from tanking, but there comes a certain point where it's just like, I mean, it's weird. The NFL, they don't obviously tank like they do in the NBA.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, look at the Texans. They should have had the number 1 pick, and they won.
No, yeah, that's the thing. The last few years, the team going into like week 2 ends up winning a game when they shouldn't. You don't see teams getting destroyed, and they're like playing with their backup quarterback really too often. But yeah, I think the East is set. Dallas is 1 game back at 11 with Kyrie and Luka. I kind of want to see them make the playoffs just to see if they can play together because they've been playing horrendous together. But because I don't think Kyrie's going to stay. He's either going to go to the Suns or the Lakers, which is whack. But
Yeah, I mean,
so let's just see what they can do in the playoffs. So
I
at
mean-
least they can see. Otherwise, that might be one of the worst trades of all time. If he doesn't re-sign with them, they've given away some good talent.
all right. So right now, as of right now, the playoff picture has Denver at number 1, Memphis at number 2, Sacramento playing the Golden State at 3 versus 6, Phoenix playing the Clippers at 4 and 5. Right now, the play-in is number 9 Minnesota, number 10 Oklahoma City, and then the Lakers and the Pelicans at 7 and 8.
So both the Lakers and the Pelicans, I think, are dangerous. If Zion Williams comes back and he can go on a diet, and,
There's a lot of ifs.
yeah,
Like before before the 15th.
I don't know that Zion Williams can come back. But
So
if he does come back, they're dangerous, and the Lakers are dangerous now. They're a far better team, and they just got LeBron back. Like, I mean, they traded away Westbrook. Although Westbrook actually is a good fit in the Clippers. I also like the Clippers. I don't like the top teams in that.
so for the play-in, is it a series or is it just
I think it's one game. It could be 3.
So if it's one game, I'm cool with that.
Let me see.
If it's a series, I think that's trash and should not be allowed. And then for the East, Milwaukee's at number 1, Boston's at number 2, Philly's at number 3 playing number 6 Brooklyn.
Yes.
Cleveland's number 4 playing the Knicks at number 5. Then our number 9 and 10 is Toronto and Chicago. And number 7 and 8 is Miami and Atlanta. So, Atlanta's never been to a finals.
They won't this year.
You didn't even have to say it like that.
I know, Atlanta doesn't play any defense.
So I was looking at the list because in the NFL, it's like we know the 4 teams who haven't been to a Super Bowl, and who haven't been to a championship game in the Super Bowl era. So I was like, what is it like though in the NBA? How many teams have never been to an NBA Finals? And I was looking, I was like, Atlanta's never been? Like, God damn. And the Pacers, they only made it the first time, what was it, 99 or early 2000s? 2000, I think, or some shit like that. 2001. I was like, God damn. And then even the Spurs, their first trip wasn't even until when they won it for the first time. I was like, damn, dude. I thought, a lot of these motherfuckers, had been something, but nope.
Yeah, so I think it is a single game, by the way, and it's a tournament. So
Yeah, so you win, you win.
yeah, but you got to play another play-in game after. You win your first one, then you play the next team. So it's a little tournament. It's a little tournament. So it's the bottom 4 teams. And,
Well, it has here if number 9 beats number 10 or whoever wins between. Okay, no, I see it now.
so you basically got to win 2 games, and then you're in the
Hold
playoff.
on. Okay, yeah, I see right here. Yeah, so it's basically if the Lakers beat the Pelicans, then they're in. But then let's see here, if the Pelicans. So let's say the Pelicans lose, they're still eligible because they got to play the winner of the number 9 versus number 10.
Right. So that's why it's 3 games. It's weird.
So I kind of fucks with that though a little bit.
yeah. So the 7 and 8 get 2 chances.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So that's what it is. So I think 7 and 8 play, 9 and 10 play,
Yeah.
and then I think the loser plays again.
So
The 8s. If the loser of the 7 and 8, I think, still gets to play again.
yes, the loser of 9 and 10,
Is
bye,
out.
go home, bitch.
The
But
loser of the 7 8 plays the winner of 9 and 10.
the winner of 7 8, they're in, no questions asked. So I like it. I'm okay with that. only because if that number, if the loser, that number 7 verse 8 gets in, that's just fucking disrespectful. So that's fucked up because let's say you're the number 9 and you win. You're like, yes. And then you got to play number 8. And number 8 is like, fuck you, bitch. We big brother. Then it's the way it should be. 7's in, 8's in, 9 and 10 need to go and fucking... Are they in the lottery, though, at that point? Or they're not
I don't
lottery?
think so.
Good.
That shit's wild.
Yeah, the lottery expanded.
So yeah, getting that 7-8 seed though is crucial. You get 2 chances.
Yeah, that makes it a little bit more of a game. It challenges now. Because it's like, you almost like, it's like, all right, I want to be number 8.
Tight. I don't think there's any sport that does that.
Well, no, I know there's no other
7,
sport
8,
that does that.
7-8 play, the winner goes on. The loser then plays the winner of the 9 and 10, and then that winner goes on. So the winner of 7-8 can lose the first game and then win the second one and get in. And then that's your 8.
I know this was kind of a little off topic because, it's Colompton 100. I was listening to Joe Rogan. They had Ari Shaffir on there. So Ari's from Maryland. And they're talking about, like, games that we played as kids, like Smear the Queer, 21. And Ari had asked Big J Okerlund. He was like, you ever play Booty on the Pole? Like, when he said, I knew exactly what he meant. And Big J was like, what? I was like, yeah, if you're playing 21 and you lose, the winner gets to hit you in the ass, like, with the ball. And then, but then Big J was talking about wall ball. And I was like, yeah, like, it's weird because, like, I don't hear a lot of people talk about these games, like, just from the different circles I've been in. I get kids, like, we know what wall ball is. We know what 21 is, but I feel like that's a regional game.
Yeah. Maybe it's our little regional in Columbia. We did, because we were just outside all the time. We had all types of games we made up, too. I mean, we played Foursquare. I like playing Foursquare. Foursquare was wild.
I didn't hate
I think
Foursquare.
we had to play, in general, a lot of times on my street, we had to play 3 squares. We didn't have 4 squares lined up.
Y'all didn't have no chalk? God damn, y'all poor as fuck.
Yeah. But then we did the wall ball. We did the freaking hockey in your basement with tennis rackets with tape. Like,
did you ever actually play like
with a cone,
like street hockey with us out? Like,
no, I only played with you 1-on-1. It was. I remember this for 2 reasons. One is I was very new to rollerblading and could barely rollerblade.
As was I.
You had yourself going downhill.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I could stop that.
I didn't know that was an advantage until we started playing. Like, oh shit, I can barely get uphill.
But I couldn't stop when we went downhill. Though,
the entire bottom of your rollerblade came off when we were playing.
Did it? I don't remember that. That seems
that's fair. How we ended. And then that was we never played again. That was my only time playing.
Well, we used to play up at the top of my court. Like, we didn't like play like a game with like 2 nets and 2 goalies. It was like one kid played goalie. Sometimes I would be the goalie just because I couldn't skate. I was like, all right, I'll play goalie, which I was fine. Well, I remember DJ took a slap shot, and this was one of those weird things because I've done it a couple other times before, but like. There was a slap shot that came up, and I just caught it in my bare hand. Pure luck. There's no skill there, obviously. But you remember the dude in high school? He was a couple years ahead of us. Barf. So a weird-looking guy.
It kind of rings a bell.
I'm not going to say his real name here on air. I mean, I feel like saying the nickname in itself is already enough for people to identify. But I remember something happened up at Orm Brown. And we're walking away, me and Charles. And for whatever reason, I randomly turned around and put my hand out. He threw a golf ball trying to pelt me in the back. And if I didn't turn around, it would have hit me. But I turned around and caught it. And I had to play it off. Like, it didn't hurt or anything. But, like, it wasn't like I caught it and, like, pulled my hand back, to kind of cushion it. Nope. Just caught it right there. And I looked at him. He goes, oh, no, I was just joking. I was like, you threw a fucking golf ball at my back. There's no joke to this. You were trying to fucking hurt me. Now, I'm a nice guy, so I didn't attack him. But I know I could have fucking beat the shit out of them, but I didn't. But just weird things. I don't know how we got there, but no. Playing street hockey, it was fun. Like when we had the one goal, because I think I was the only one that had a goalie stick, so I think that was part of it too.
Yeah, I don't even know where we got the sticks to one. I only played one time. It was on my street, and I think you brought over the stuff.
I
don't even know if it was yours. Yeah, I think you just brought it over.
I don't know. I know I had a goalie stick. I know that much for
like I
street
said,
hockey.
we played for a little bit, and like something happened with your skate where it kind of like come unattached the wheels to the bottom kind of like shifted a little bit. But that's the only time I played hockey. But I liked playing in your basement. We played that a lot for a period. But it was like, I think the cone was like the goalie stick.
Yeah.
And then the tennis rackets were we had a goalie and I guess one player. It was 2-on-2. We definitely had a goalie because they had the cone, and then the whatever we were playing with was wrapped in duct tape.
Yeah, it was a Nerf ball wrapped in duct tape to give it the weight. That was my invention.
That shit was fun.
You're welcome. No, we had as kids, we had to be inventive. We didn't have shit like kids have today. It was like,
yeah, and then your next door neighbor, we would play something similar, and his basement was huge and completely empty and hardwood or hard floor, like the concrete. And
so I don't know.
We didn't skate in there, but we could definitely. You could play run around and play
I never
field hockey style.
Been in his basement until the new neighbor, and it actually I think that it was finished by then. It was like a finished basement by that point.
Yeah, you could play field hockey. Oh, remember middle school? They made us play field hockey a lot.
I don't remember that at all.
That might have been 7th grade, so you came in 8th grade.
Yeah. Well, 8th grade, I don't remember us doing a lot of fucking cool shit at all.
Played field hockey. I mean, flag football. We always had to do that mile.
I don't know if it was here or if it was just in Flint that we did line soccer.
Yeah, not here.
So line soccer was basically, it was kind of an easy way to have less chaos. So you would split the class up and have one half on the line over here, one line, half on the line over here. And then everyone will count off. 1, 2, 3, 4, up to whatever the numbers are. So let's say there's 15 kids on each line. And if coach calls your number, you go out and he throws the ball in the middle. You go out there and you've got to basically, the line that's remaining, they're the goalie. So you've got to basically get the ball past them. And sometimes you call 2 numbers out. So number 15 and number 3. And if you call the fucking fat slow kid, you already would see fuck. I got to carry this motherfucking team by myself. And then you got 2 athletic kids on the other side. It's like, God damn this fucking blubber. We live in Flint, Michigan. How are you fat? We ain't got food and good water. That's probably why he was fat, though. We ain't have good water. Couldn't drink, But
I guess water fills you up.
Yeah. So apparently Nestle is horrible. And there was some way they could have fixed the water crisis in Flint. There was a clean water source up there too, and they bought that water source to prevent people from using it.
So they gotta buy their bottled water.
Yeah, fucking monsters. So I told Sarah we're done with Nestle, so we're gonna buy this purified drinking water from Target, probably made by Nestle.
No more Nestle Quick.
Whoa, slow down. We're just done with their water. I didn't say we're fucking done with their fucking chocolate milk. All right.
What's strawberry?
Well, I don't do the strawberry Nestle Quick. We do the Hershey's jump.
I've never had this strawberry milk.
The strawberry milk is a life changer, son. It's so good. Yo.
So I used to not like when Neapolitan ice cream.
Yeah.
My family would never eat. It'd be like everyone would eat it, and then the strawberries just left.
Really?
And then when I got older, I started trying strawberry ice cream. I was like, yo, this shit's banging. What am I doing? I think it's just as a kid, I loved chocolate and vanilla.
So it's funny because here, Sarah loves the chocolate, obviously.
So y'all just got big vanilla in the middle.
Well, no, because Sophie eats the vanilla. There's something for everybody. But I remember buying it. It's in general, and I would never eat the chocolate. I would do my best to scrape so we wouldn't even
Ours
touch
with
the
strawberry,
chocolate.
like that shit would, the entire strawberry would be left.
Well, and the thing is, for me, there are desperation moments where it's like, all right, I know that I don't like the chocolate ice cream, but I'm gonna eat the chocolate ice cream because
So I like chocolate, I like vanilla, and I like chocolate and vanilla. But I don't want my strawberry touching chocolate.
no,
That shit's-
no,
No.
you can't. We don't mix in this house.
Strawberry and chocolate to me don't go.
No, that's-
I mean, I know
it
there's
doesn't
chocolate covered strawberries.
Yeah, but and
That's
those
a little,
are
that's a little
those are
better. But
fucking
I don't
good
want it
as
in
shit,
my
son.
ice cream.
Yo, chocolate covered strawberries are fucking amazing, but chocolate ice cream mixed with your strawberry ice cream, not amazing.
That's why I probably went on opposite ends.
Trash.
They knew
Yeah,
that.
they knew what was up. But yeah, like whenever we get that, it's always I'll eat the strawberry, Sarah eats the chocolate. Sophie really eats just whatever's there, but that tends to be the vanilla because I really don't like vanilla ice cream. It's just trash.
I don't eat a lot of ice cream, but I think I like, for the most part, each flavor. You had Moose Tracks? Moose Tracks is really good.
who what?
I think Moose Tracks is like the chocolate peanut butter cups.
Nah, I
And
can't.
the vanilla.
As much as I like Reese's and shit like that, I can't really fuck with like peanut butter in my ice cream.
And it
like
has
that.
chocolate swirls. Cookies and cream was always good.
Oh, that's a winner. We got some of that upstairs right now.
I do like mint chocolate chip. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I do.
thought
like
a lot
that.
of people liked it.
I
hate
think
it.
it's either you love it or you hate it.
I hate the shit out of that, yo.
Yeah,
I,
so
I hate it.
I do like that, but I
So-
do know a lot of people don't like it.
I don't like mint chocolate chip, but if you give me some Thin Mints, the Girl Scout cookies, oh, I'll fuck those up. I put them in the freezer, and the really fucked up thing about it, I'll put them in the freezer and I'll break them up and put them in some vanilla ice cream. And it's like, just get some mint chocolate chip, and it's like, go fuck your mother. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Man, I do like mint chocolate chip, but yeah, the color is kind of odd.
I think Sophie used to like mint chocolate chip, and then I think she just fell off. And she only liked it because it was green.
Maybe
I think.
my favorite though probably would be cookies and cream. I don't get that
Yeah.
often, but whenever I've had cookies and cream, I'm like, holy shit.
I think I might fucks with that tonight.
Well, I got Bretta ice cream cake. I don't
Oh.
think. We went to Fogo de Chao today. That's the. Have you ever been there? It's a
I have
Brazilian
not.
steakhouse. So
I'm familiar with it.
it's wild.
I've never
Is
been.
it's a you have this coaster. Oh, I saved. Oh, I didn't bring it, but I brought it
Yeah.
from home.
No, I know the
Green
the
means
principle
you
to
can
it.
come.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you first get there, they bombard you. It's kind of almost on too much, like because you're just trying to eat, and it's like
Love to
you want
hear
some of
it.
this. But yeah, they're cutting off some pieces of meat. To be honest, for my birthday, I want Winnie's. So Fogo de Chao is a little too much for me. But I was happy to because I know Brett really likes it, and then my parents had never done anything like that. But it was kind of funny seeing them. They were like didn't know what to do. My mom's plate just continued to get bigger and bigger without her eating it. Like every time people come by, yeah, I want this, and but yeah, I mean it's all different types of steak. And then there's like sausage, chicken. There's a salad bar. It's a little pricey.
It's a little weird.
Yeah, it's kind of like, and well, I guess today was a brunch because we went during lunch. Never seen that before, but they had like waffles on an omelet station. But it feels kind of weird when you get waffles and there's all these like, and for like the price, it's like you feel like you should get the steaks, but then it's like just get what you want.
True. What was it? I feel like I mentioned the all you can eat rib night to you before. Out at Bare Bones.
Yeah.
I don't know if that still exists or if that's even still a thing. The all you can eat rib night. That shit was amazing, yo. The thing, and I went there with a crowd of people. Yeah, I want to say there was at least 15 people. And I guess the group of people, they're all there for the community of it. But when you tell me all you can eat rib night, I thought we were all here for the same thing. I'm there for all the ribs. And the thing is, they'll first bring out a slab of ribs, and then the refills are always like this little fucking 4 bones of ribs. It's like, so then I start telling people around the table, yo, order more ribs and just send it down my way. So that way, because she'll bring me 4. I'll eat them before she's even done at the table. And I'm like, yeah, more, please. So I was just telling people now, just order more ribs for you and then pass them to me. It's fine. We're professionals. Just send them my way. And it was a good time. It was a really fucking good time. I'm so sad. I only went to it 3 times. So we should go back more. But
I haven't seen as many all-you-can-eat things these days.
we're in a recession.
People really try and get their money's worth.
Yo, that economy's hurting, son. No, where we go recently? I went to order some ribs. Was it it was in Columbia, where the old Stanford Grill was. I can't remember what the Texas Roadhouse was there now. I think I ordered ribs there.
I think the Stanford Grill is still there.
No.
It was something else.
No, there's a Texas Roadhouse there now. I don't know if maybe there's a Stanford Grill still local.
There's still a Stanford Grill.
But
Texas Roadhouse, it was a different steakhouse at one time.
I think
Texas Roadhouse actually darn good. Like the last steak I got there.
It is, but we went to the one out here near my home. And I was legit the only black dude there. And I was like, yeah, well, I'm not coming back. I didn't feel safe. I looked, I was like, and Sophie was like 2. I looked at Sophie, it was like, it's me and you, kid. Well, half of you. I was like, if we got to run, like, daddy loves you.
I think I got a prime rib there once, and it was like 90% fat, but it was good as hell.
I was like, just season that fat up good for him.
This was,
Like,
you could use your knife upside down when it's that fatty.
Jesus. Yeah, when we went to Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, yo, this ant tried to get my whiskey.
Oh.
He's drunk. Yo, he's dead.
Oh my God.
There's no way an ant could drink whiskey like that.
Let's try.
I mean, I think he's drunk.
Yeah, I'll tell Sarah. Well, I think she said she was gonna call him on Monday. I'll remind her because I can't have that shit down here, yo.
He might wake up 6 days from now. What the fuck was that?
Or he might wake up 3 days later, like he's Jesus ant. That's.
Yo, it would be awesome if he started walking and he's just zigzagging like.
He also maybe starts walking on water. Like that's what. Like, look, I'm not anti-religious. You know this, but I am anti-silly. And then when you start thinking about like the whole story behind Easter, and I don't really know the story behind Easter. I think Jesus died. He got crucified, right? Yeah. Crucified and then he came back to life 3 days later. I don't know if you watch horror movies, because I do. That's a fucking zombie. Shoot that dude in the head. And I guess they didn't have guns back then, so put a stake through his fucking forehead, son. In him.
I know the story of when did he decide to leave again.
Yeah, when did he leave? Dude came back and like did he go get a pack of smokes?
They just be like, all right.
Well, isn't there like a bunch of like years that are unaccounted for? It was like 18 years or something. It was like some shit happened when he was like 18 and then he bounced until he was like 30. That's what people keep claiming. And I think some people think it's Donald Trump. You know, paying off Stormy Daniels and shit. Like, yeah, I saw one video. They're like, well, I mean, you know, Donald Trump's being, persecuted now. Remember, Jesus was persecuted too. Like, not the same thing. Jesus wasn't cheating on his pregnant wife with a fucking porn star. Like, chill, son. That shit blows my mind too. Like, oh, he's like our leader. He's my president. Like, what about family values, dog?
Yeah, again,
didn't Melania like do porn?
Both of them suck. Clearly.
No, they're fucking trash.
One thing I can't stand too is the where it's like I lost my train of thought. Let's get it. I had a great thought too.
No. I don't want to see when I googled Melania Trump, they brought up Donald Trump. I was like, no. I mean, she's kind of pretty-ish. She's not unattractive by any means. Like, I think that's a decent picture of her. She's got on all her clothes. Yeah. I'm not really into that.
Republicans are huge into the Democrats with the whole trafficking thing. Meanwhile, Trump was talking about that dude in a positive way and just saying, like, he might like women as much as I do. And like, what do you say, young women? I think he said young women. I think he's fond of the young women as much as I am. And They just ignore all that, but continue to say the Democrats.
So here's my Google search. That's what it does to my screen. So let's go check it out. This image may contain explicit content. You think I care? Oh my! That's not explicit. You can't see anything there.
What was she?
She was like a fucking nude model and a porn star. She did some lesbian porn and shit. Let's see here. What did my wife say? Don't forget, we get to hide eggs when you're done. She asked for it to be harder this year.
Damn.
Oh, so she's saying we punks, we can't hide Easter eggs?
Slack last shit. It's too easy.
All right, so I'm hiding Easter eggs down here. It's like, okay, I'm missing something. Yeah, go to the basement. There's a fucking rat down here and an alligator. All right, let's see here. So this is not. Why is Google trying to censor? These aren't like bad pictures.
It's the first lady.
I'm trying to see nipples.
She didn't do stuff like that.
Okay. Well, let's go find the actual like lesbian porn that she's done. Like, because when you bring that shit up, celeb jihad. Oh, let me get the fuck out of here. Let's see here. Yeah, there's nothing like nude here. It's just her like provocatively posing. Like, this is dumb. I'm mad. I wanted to see like real like first lady porn. Instead,
she's the first lady. It's all gone.
Yeah. Instead, I'm just disappointed as usual. Let's see, what's this one? Nothing. It's all the same picture. This is dumb. The Democrats are trash. They promised me fucking naked pictures of Melania. And what did they do? They didn't deliver. So, I'm disappointed. But I always felt like her as a first lady, I felt like she was like, you know, pretty cool. But I think I'm basing it off her being pretty. So that's all. Like, that's how I judge things. Like, oh, they're cool. Like, are they attractive? Yeah, probably. Then that's why you're saying they're cool. They're probably a horrible human. Yeah, none of these. Like, I wonder if I Google Melania nipples.
Well, while I do that, let's rate this Scotch whiskey.
What was this one? Red
Johnny
Label?
Walker Red Label. So,
all right.
We definitely got some smoke to it.
Yeah.
Smokiness.
I liked it,
Scotch.
though.
Yeah, I did too. 40%. And again, I think when I was younger, I probably wouldn't like this, but I like this one definitely the best so far.
Well, let's look at Melania's nipples. Here we go. Look at you, girl. Good for you. How old is she? That's going to determine everything.
She's got to be up there.
I mean, Trump's like 70 some shit. She's got to be in her 50s, right?
Oh, yeah, that's wild. It's how old both of Biden and Trump are.
Okay, I don't want images of her age. 50. She's 52. Oh, she's in striking distance, son. I'm gonna shoot my shot. I mean, it can't hurt. I would. Fuck that.
Trump's gonna come. His people are gonna come.
Look, I'll put it to you this way: Trump, he applied to be president. He won.
He's gonna win again, probably.
I'm sure he
will.
will.
In jail and win.
I'm sure he will. Because I mean, I feel like anyone that they throw out there will win. I might run as a Republican.
Yeah, I think
Have a shot.
Biden might have ended the Democrats' chances next term. And if he runs, there's no chance.
He's running again.
Oh, yeah,
I'm pretty sure they've confirmed he's running again. But I think his approval rating went up like majorly. But those numbers could be torted and just, you know how like people bullshit, fuck with numbers.
Because recently stocks have gone up.
Yeah. But
that's all anyone cares about.
Yeah. I mean, my 401k is looking decent enough again. It still fucking hurts, but it's like, all right.
Microsoft stock finally is positive again, but it's been since before COVID.
Well, yeah.
It's barely positive, but it took a long time. I'm glad I didn't sell it. Maybe I'm supposed to sell now. But
oh, wait, hold on. So Ivanka is 41, so I mean, that's striking distance too. So, you know what's weird about her though? As I look at her face, she has that Donald Trump like shape to her face. It's kind of fucked up.
You're gonna see Trump.
So like if like, you know, like you like pounding it out and she's like sweaty and like all like worn out and like look like she had a rough night, she's gonna look like her dad. And I don't know.
I took one last taste.
Joe Biden is 71 years old. She doesn't look too bad for 71 years old.
You say Joe Biden?
Jill. No, Joe is 80. And that's unacceptable. Donald Trump Jr. is 45. And guess what? I want to beat him up. I think I can. Well, I know I can. Who's Tiffany Trump?
You're not supposed to know about her.
I can see why.
All right, Johnny Walker Red Label. What's your rating?
I enjoyed it.
So you gave a
All right.
7.2 to Wild Turkey. You gave a 7.1 to Sheepdog. You gave a 6.7 to Crown Apple.
I'm gonna put this in that 7.2 pocket because I like. Well, no, let's go 7.3. Give me 7.3. I like the Wild Turkey joint, but again, it's a little sweet for me, so I can't drink it a bunch. This is kind of in that pocket where it's not sweet; it's got that smoky hit to it, but I can't drink this a bunch either.
So I feel like I could drink this better than the fruity stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't
doesn't
fruity.
Fill me.
That honey,
Fill
honey,
me up.
honey isn't fruity. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's fruity.
It's not fruity.
Sweet.
Don't do that.
I'm gonna go. What's my high score? 7.5, 7.6. No, I gave the peanut butter 7.6.
Jesus, relax.
So we'll go 7.7.
Okay.
Manute Bowl.
Okay.
Pretty sure he was 7.7.
I think he was 77, and then Sean Bradley was 76.
Yeah, and he played for the 76ers. How clever.
Okay, that's you. I keep it good. Well, because Sarah just texted me too, so I'm like, yo, who keeps fucking with me?
I saw
is it?
one of the games. Manute Bowl dropped like he hit like 8 3-pointers in one game. I happened to be watching that game. That shit was wild. He was shooting them like free throws.
I mean, that's the funny thing. Like those tall dudes, like, oh, they're just like inside players. Like, no, they can play.
His career numbers were pretty bad. 'Cause I think he was really slow, but he had an enormous amount of blocks. Probably for not even jumping.
Oh, duh. Like
Just put his
that's
hands up. Yo, did you ever play NBA 2K, the career mode? That shit's set up so much. It's addictive.
Oh, no, you told me about it.
But it's
though.
set up so that you gotta pay. You gotta pay to compete with anyone online.
No.
Like it's, I mean, it's impossible not to. In terms of like, it takes so long to build your player up that you have to pay some, or else. I mean, unless you want to like 2 years of playing, maybe you'll get to a 90.
Oh, geez, Louise, I just realized we got 2 more drinks to go.
Yep.
And
Oh
I'm-
yeah, we
I'm
gotta.
feeling
And we
the-
got a game. We got.
I'm feeling the
Family
fuck
Feud.
out of this.
Should we do our game now then? Didn't go too long. Too long. 10:45.
What time is 10:45 now? I mean, Sarah will be up for a while. We got hot Easter eggs later. Should I go hot Easter eggs now?
Sure.
Sarah be pissed. We're like,
Let's
all right,
do
we're all
that
gonna
one.
hide them.
So let's do
We're
the
gonna do both.
Jameson.
We're gonna do Jameson. Okay. All right.
Established 1780. I feel like going back in time.
So, what was it? All right. So yeah, let me take us to a serious note here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but son, those are glasses right there. Why you touching my glasses?
Where?
Those aren't those.
My used one.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, then those are yours. These are mine. We're good. We're good. Take your punk ass glasses, son. Yo, why is this one so big? I'm not feeling this one. That's a little much.
You don't like the big
I don't even think it's clean.
Oh, look at this Maryland one.
Yeah, it's got crabs.
It's a half a crab. This
Nah,
one must have been-
but I was trying to get like Bud Light, but I wanted to get the transgender cans. But I guess they don't sell them here because like out here is like super Trumpy, so I guess they probably just decided not to. But cats are pissed because like
But
Bud
that
Light.
doesn't seem like something Budweiser would have done. And they're fans of Budweiser. The
Well-
fans of Budweiser don't seem like that's something they would want.
Well, so that's the thing that's weird about it. It's like because like all right, as you kind of go down the line of it was like okay, so they put a transgender person on the can, and Budweiser put out a statement like we're in support of equal rights and da da blah blah all that shit, and people are like getting upset about it because they're like, for whatever reason. I mean, we know the reasons, but it's like your beer still tastes the same, dog.
Well, what's wild to me is, and whatever, good for them if that's what they want to do. But I feel like that's one of the last beers that person is picking. Budweiser is a very much of a It's like a good old boy beer.
Well, yeah. Well, so and that's the thing. It's like it's on Bud Light. It's not on Budweiser's cans. It's just on Bud Light, which is I mean, tomato, but it's like
Bud Light, by the way, I think is the closest thing to seltzer water of a beer.
Coors Light.
Yeah, but Coors is almost not even seltzer water. That's water.
Yeah, okay, true. All right.
It's like a little smooth. It doesn't have that. Like Bud Light has a little bite to it because of the bubbles.
So like cats were like, "Oh, I'm just gonna go get Coors Light now," and then people are like pulling up like, "Yeah, Coors Light actually is in support of like the LBG, QTB plus group." I don't know all the letters, but they're in favor of them too. They're in support, and then they're like, "Well, I'm gonna go to this beer." Yeah,
it's wild though.
Anheuser-Busch owns them.
And all companies have to come out with their thing. It's just like they just make beer. Can they just not even be involved with anything of that?
So,
I mean, it's good for them to show support, but
yeah,
it's just kind of weird.
You don't have to necessarily say that
company.
you support anything, but I'm enjoying the fact that people are getting bent out of shape about it. But yeah, nobody really has to support anything. Just go out and sell your product.
Yeah, your shit's pretty shitty.
Yeah, it's still
now
like
that we
tap water.
Drank so much like good beers. Yeah. I actually had a Bud Light last night, and I was like, "Wow, this is really bad. Like it's so bad. There's no taste to it."
Well, so
I don't know that, and it was in a bottle. I feel like the draft I can get away with.
Draft you can survive
And
with the draft.
I really love Miller Lite draft. Coors Light draft is even pretty darn good.
Draft is you can get away with a lot of draft.
The bottle of Bud Light, I was like,
it's a struggle.
This is one of the most least flavored beers I've ever had.
Well, the thing is, as everybody was protesting, getting upset, it's like, why don't you just go get some IPAs? Like get some stronger beers. What are you doing? But you know what it is though? It's the dudes that like to sit there and like drink all day. You can't drink a Flying Dog. Like you can't drink a case of Flying Dog.
It is funny though. There's some of those guys that swear on Bud Light. They be like, "I don't want those IPAs. This is real beer." Like, dude, you're drinking water. You're drinking the closest thing to water.
Well,
you like that beer because it tastes so unlike beer.
Well, yeah,
you're
it's
not
like,
a real beer drinker.
What's real about it?
Because that is water. Like, it has the least amount of taste.
True. And it's weird because it's like, even now, like I honestly only drink when we record. We'll see when the new job kicks in. I'm not sure. I think the first weekend of May. What, am I recording that weekend? I'm doing something goofy that weekend, but I think there's UFC. That's what it is. But
this Bullet, by the way, is a higher percent.
Wait, which one are we drinking?
Oh, we're doing Jameson. That's why I was like, damn, this is smooth.
I got worried because like I just poured the Jameson.
Yeah. Damn, Jameson is smooth.
All right. Wow. Okay. So I gotta be cool because we gotta play Family Feud, and I gotta hide Easter eggs too.
Yeah, our answers might be like...
And Sarah doesn't know that we're getting fucked up right now. So that's gonna be the fun part of it. Oh my God, I should videotape all of it, like with the old school camcorder. Let's see here. Ooh, Jameson. This is just a straight shot for me. I'm not sipping this bad boy.
I'm only sipping it because I'm trying to wait. Because I'll do it too quick and then. But that's.
I don't know that I'm really crazy about Jameson though. Let's see. Let's go.
I like it now a lot. It's probably my go-to shot.
It's got some personality.
It doesn't have any smokiness, like the Scotch. Well, I mean, obviously that one is a Scotch blend. Jameson's very smooth, but it's funny.
Yeah.
You know, my first Jameson shot was the Everlast show we went to.
Really?
In Towson. Yeah, for whatever reason, never had a shot of Jameson. And we met him after the show, and I asked him what he wanted. He said, Jameson. And we all did Jameson now. And I was like, damn, I'm about to drink Jameson with, the lead guy from House of Pain. And I was like, oh, it tasted like soap to me back then. I was just like, it was harsh because I didn't have the taste for it yet. Now Jameson's probably my favorite shot because I don't feel it's got none of the sugar, which gives me headaches. It's not like tequila, but no, I enjoy the feeling from Jameson. And it's pretty smooth. It's not like it's tasty. Like if Jameson had no alcohol, you would choose that. But yeah, I don't know what to say about Jameson. It's a smooth Irish whiskey made with made the John Jameson way since 1780. It is a product of Ireland, unlike Guinness now that's made in Hellthorpe. Something happened recently where well, one is I think the major beer companies, I think they're taking some big hits from all these IPAs and stuff like that.
That makes sense.
There's just so many choices now that I believe Guinness is the one near us is closing.
Yeah, Sarah told me
a lot of the production probably because they don't need it. I mean, who's buying Guinness these days? When you have freaking 100 choices at the liquor store now. Back in the day when we went to the liquor store, we had like 8 choices.
Yeah, when I think about...
we didn't have any type of IPAs back. I didn't even know what IPA was.
Like, I used to fancy myself like, oh, I got Killian's.
Yeah, Killian's was fancy.
Gingland.
What was one of the first... the Voodoo Ranger was one of the first, kind of oddball ones. The Newcastle, yeah. That was like an oddball one back in the day.
And Newcastle was like a big one, though. And then Sam Adams, when they would do seasonal.
Sam Adams was like the first craft brewery, sort of, in a way.
I think there's a video. I don't know. I sent you something. I can't remember what it was, but it was the deal with the whole beer thing. I don't think it was the Sam Adams one. So I was like, well, I'm going to drink Sam Adams. And then the person was like, yeah, hold on, not so fast. It's like all the beer companies basically are like, oh, we're, supportive, blah, blah, blah. And it's weird because they were talking about, like, the person who put up the post was like, well, they do that because when you do the metrics of it, your customer base is this. And it's like, I don't think a lot of trans people are drinking a lot of beers. I don't know, though. I don't hang out with a bunch of them. I only have, like, 2 friends that are trans. And I don't drink with them. I don't know that they drink.
They don't drink Bud Light.
I don't imagine they drink Coors, nor Sam.
Coors is a very easy drinkable beer.
Are you saying it's feminine?
No, I'm just saying.
I feel like you're saying it's feminine.
That's like one of those.
Because I'm saying it's feminine.
Coors, I feel like a perfect beer when you need to hydrate between beers. But you don't want water. Because Coors is refreshing.
You're like, I don't want a vitamin water, but I also don't want a Gatorade or just water. So
one of our buddies from volleyball, Chris, I'm pretty sure Miller Lite is his water between IPAs.
Well, so that's the thing. It's like, if we have a night where we're like really getting busy drinking, like either I'll have a water or like a Miller Lite.
Like a Miller Lite on draft is amazing. Dude, when you get the right draft.
Miller Lite on draft is fucking solid. But that's the thing. Any of those on draft is real
significantly better. Coors Light on draft.
I think
Bud Light on draft.
I would say Miller Lite on draft for me is the top one.
I think Miller Lite on draft is the most significantly better than the bottle.
Yes, for sure. Bud Light on draft is pretty good too. Coors Light on draft it's fine. It's better, but it's fine.
Yeah, I only have a good memory of Coors Light on draft because there's one particular bar in Ocean City where they serve the Coors Light. It freezes on top because they give you the mugs.
Yeah, that's how.
And that is it's so refreshing. But again, it is watery. But it's refreshing. But you'll crush that Coors Light in one gulp easily because it's so good.
Let's do our movies real quick. Because I got 2 other things here on the board. I don't even want to fuck with them right now. Because I want to get to our fucking game. I got to go hide Easter eggs.
Yeah. And we got to do the Jameson. Should we do Jameson first?
No. Let's do our movies. Then let's do Jameson, then the game. Right. So that way we're good and ripe. All right. So you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
You can go first.
Oh, fuck you. So I went to see the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Oh shit, that came out?
Dude, it's so fun. Dude, you got it.
I didn't know it came out.
Yeah, it came out. It came out Wednesday, so it was a weird release date.
The previews actually look darn good.
It is so fun. It's fun. It's a callback, and like if you played the games growing up, like dude, and not only that, it even does callbacks to like the old TV show, like the old Mario Brothers like fucking cartoon show with the shitty music. It even does a callback to that. It was a fun movie. It's like you can't even really spoil the movie because there was nothing to spoil about it. But basically, what it is like Mario and Luigi, They're plumbers, obviously. They left their plumber. They left the company they work for to open up their own joint, and they have a commercial. And their family just kind of doesn't believe in them. Like the story to itself is like the Earth story is kind of trash because like how they end up in like the Mario Brothers game world. It just doesn't make any sense. But it's a fucking video game movie, so none of it makes sense. But they end up like trying to fix a big like leak or something in Brooklyn, and then they end up in the sewer and then go through the wrong pipe and end up, in Mario World. So as they're kind of floating about, Luigi goes towards Bowser's cloud and gets swept up in that, and Mario ends up with like Toad and everyone. It's like they do callbacks to all the games. Every little bit of it just felt right. It wasn't like, oh, this is corny, they don't know anything about Mario Brothers. And that was something I was talking to a teammate about when we were talking about comic book movies and like just movies in general these days. Is when we were growing up, like when they do a movie like Captain America in like 1990, like this dude, it was just goofy. He was like Captain America wearing a motorcycle helmet, shit like that. Or, fucking the Fantastic Four movie from 1994. Just all this dog shit. It was like, even the movies in the early 2000s for comic books were kind of trash because they're just trying to make a buck. But now they're actually getting people involved in the films for things that know about it. So Super Mario Brothers movie, whoever directed it, they know Super Mario Brothers. They played the games. And if they didn't, they did enough research to understand, let's give the fans something that they really want. If I were rating it, I would actually give it an 8. Just because, like I said, it's fun. Is it a good movie in terms of like storytelling? Probably not. But it's just a lot of fun with the nostalgia.
Yeah, the fun factors.
And then, we took Sophie, and Sophie, she loves it. So we came home and we played Mario Kart. She does not love Mario Kart. I was fucking red turtle shell. Get out of here, bitch. She was like, "Why do you keep hitting me, Dad?" I was like, "Let's do the time trials." Destroyed. Fuck her. And then like, let's play Super Mario 3. Trash. She's not good at these games. Let me just tell you. I don't think she has the patience for the games, but she's also 6. So, but she still has her Mario Brothers stuff. Sarah won't let me get a Nintendo Switch for Sophie's birthday. It would be for her, kind of. I just want to get it so I can go back and get the old Mario games. Like, I want to really play Super Mario World from Super Nintendo because I didn't download it on the Wii. So, but the Super Mario Brothers movie, go check it out, dude. It's so much fun. And like, I'm not the kind of guy that says go to the theater to see something, but I feel like the theater did enhance that nice. Fun factor.
All right, well, that's good because I got that movie pass thing, and there hasn't been a movie worth.
That's really seeing in the theater. That's worth seeing.
All right, nice.
Like,
we're seeing Mario.
I'd say that's worth it. Even though I did enjoy the most recent Scream movie, and I would recommend that though. If I had to pick between the two to recommend, I would say the Mario Brothers movie because again, the nostalgia, the connection to it all, it's just so much fun. So go check it out. And even if you listen to this podcast, go check it out. Fuck y'all.
I don't even know what the last line meant. Yo, even if you listen, well, hopefully, I mean, anyone who listens is listening.
Go watch the Super Mario Brothers movie. Believe that.
And give us 5 stars.
Yeah, go give us a review on fucking Apple Podcasts, bitch.
They're like, we don't have Apple.
Do it. All right.
Got Android.
Yeah. If you got Android, you can't really do it. If you got Apple, like a MacBook.
To log into Apple, because I had an iTunes account years ago, with your Android phone was friggin' hard.
Yeah, I just do the computer. Whenever I go to leave a review for anyone on Apple Podcasts, I just use the computer. It's easier. Go ahead and do your punk ass movie, and I got another bitch ass movie.
My movie is Den of Thieves, and so it's a typical bank robber movie, but I think it was done very well.
Did they get caught?
They did it. Should I give it away?
It's kind of a yes or no answer.
Should I give it away? No.
I'm just asking. I mean, it's an old movie. No spoilers at this point.
I mean, all right. So, I mean,
They got caught. Then it wasn't done well.
they did it.
Yeah, but they got caught. But they got caught.
No.
Then it wasn't well. They're not good bank robbers.
O'Shea Jackson Jr. He did not get caught.
Cause, yeah, of course.
I don't want to give it that away. Except I am giving that away.
Well, go ahead. I mean, I don't care.
But yeah, so Gerard Butler. And it's funny is Netflix advertises the movie as Gerard Butler gained 25 pounds for this film. I don't know that he needed to gain 25 pounds for the role.
Feels a little unnecessary.
But he was excellent in the movie. He plays a badass undercover cop. A little too badass, you know what I mean? Like the line of good and bad kind of get blurred, and it's almost like a gang.
Yeah.
It's almost like he's in it for the sport, not for necessarily the good. He looks like Bam Margera, as I had mentioned. Fat Bam.
I have Bam's.
And he gained the 25 pounds.
I have Bam's name on here, but I can't remember what we were talking
I was
about beforehand.
Why? I didn't know that was that important of what I was saying, but
Because we had
O'Shea Jackson Jr.
we had a conversation about him, and I don't remember it now.
50 Cent.
50.
Pablo. I don't know this dude, but he was a good actor. Pablo.
I feel like he's Hispanic.
Schrebler?
Oh, I know who it is. It's the one.
No one else. I don't think.
No, there's 3 Hispanic actors that they always use. It's the dude from Ant-Man, the dude from Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, and Training Day, and then the other dude from Training Day.
So this movie, I thought it was just a white dude, but obviously his name is Pablo. But yeah, I think it was a good movie. I see it's got mixed reviews on social media, but it's a good bank robber movie. It's got a little bit of a twist at the end. Very suspenseful, and I mean, I think it's one of those movies if you like kind of like badass characters, if you know what I mean. You know,
So
there's a coolness factor to it.
there was well, we talked about it before recording. Like as soon as you mentioned the movie, I said I hated the movie. But the thing is, I'm pretty sure the movie's a good movie, and I'm sure I would actually like the movie. But I hated the movie because my old manager showed the one scene that everyone like fucking raved about on social media.
Yeah, it was weird.
garage
So I
scene.
never saw that movie, but then when that scene, I didn't even know that scene was in this movie. As I'm watching, I'm like, oh, I've seen this part.
Like my manager was like, "Oh, my daughter," because he has a daughter. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do this for my daughter when she brings home a date. When like me and my buddies, we're gonna be in the garage." I was like, "Shut the fuck up." I was like, "Look,
Yeah.
if I have a son and you do that to my fucking son, I'm gonna come over there and shoot all of you."
So yeah, the movie was definitely playing off again the badass images of
Yeah.
the characters because they, I mean, it did a good job of that, and whether you believe it or not, but I mean, there's a style to it clearly. But yeah,
there's
it
a
was a
gritty.
small little part of the movie. There was almost like a comedy scene, but yeah,
I'm sure.
it was 50 Cent's daughter in the movie.
Yeah.
Is going out on prom, but you know he's like, come back here, and I mean he's part of a little, I wouldn't say gang, but a crew,
Yeah.
and I mean it's all like
So I get the point of the scene. I get it's
Yeah.
comic relief.
they're trying
but
to scare
again,
the dude.
and the thing is, for the movie, it works. It plays its role perfect. But when you have people in real life, like, oh, I love that, I'm going to imitate that. It's like the point that you made is like, yeah, that's not going to go over well with you and your friends with, you know, out of shape pot bellies.
Yeah, these are all like actors, and I mean they're all like badass looking. It was 50 Cent when he looked like he used to use steroids.
When was
He didn't
eating
look like that in
all
the Super Bowl.
steroids. He let his story started eating him. It was like,
Yeah, I mean they're all
whoa.
tatted up. They're all in tank tops. So unless you got a crew like that, it's not gonna work if you're, you know, pot bellies, sipping on your Budweiser and your sock sandals.
Dude, I feel attacked. Fuck you. Like, that's my gear, son. But nah,
Nowadays, two teenagers be like 6'5", ripped.
yeah. Try that shit on some kids today. Those kids will fuck you up on fucking on site. It's like, god damn, like why they hit me so
You
hard?
better have her home at 11:30. Like, yeah, she'll be home at 2. What you gonna do?
All right, yeah, you her father, but tonight I'm her daddy. Like, fuck out my face. Like, she'll be home at 3 p.m. tomorrow. Like, damn. Like, okay. My bad. Like, but no, it like from what I know of the movie and heard of the movie, it sounds like a good fucking movie. I want to see it, but because of that scene and my manager being so hyped about it, he immediately made me hate the movie because it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, like you can't even fucking beat me. You ain't intimidating no fucking high school senior taking your kid to prom. That kid will fuck you up on the spot. He'll smack you like, you know, come on, Leslie, let's go. She's like, but my daddy, I'm your daddy. And then next thing you know, she's pregnant. So I just wrote the whole script for him. So I did watch Revenge of the Nerds because I've been wanting to watch it. And Hulu, it just popped back up on Hulu. So Revenge of the Nerds 2 has been on Hulu for a while, but the original popped up. I wanted to watch it, and I'm sorry that I did. I mean, in '85, I'm sure, you know,
No,
it
I
served
can
its
see
purpose.
that movie not aging tremendously well.
No, not at all. It aged horribly. Well, not too bad. American Pie aged worse. Like, American Pie was blatantly horrible. Like, Revenge of the Nerds, I think the whole point of it was, like, the underdog, the outcasts were the ones that were to rise up. Like, we forget John Goodman was the fucking football coach in that one. Like, dude, I adore John Goodman.
He's played a million good roles.
Anything that I see this dude in, I'm happy. And the one movie that I loved him the most in, I don't have a copy of, and you can't get a copy of it now here in the U.S. It was a horror movie called Red State by Kevin Smith. I watched it once and I said, I want to buy this, and I never bought it. And now I can't find it anywhere. But it's not like a horror movie like in a classic horror traditional sense of like slashers and monsters. It's like a psychological horror where it's like it's a political religious horror where basically kind of QAnon and Trump fanatics are. This is before they get all wild like they are now. So Kevin Smith saw the writing on the wall. He knew. Kevin Smith wrote this movie and was like, I got a feeling Donald Trump's going to run for president, and a lot of people are going to vote that never voted before. And then they're going to pretend that they care about politics. And then a high school dropout is going to become a fucking congresswoman in Colorado. She'll get her GED right before she gets elected. And then she goes on and talks about public urination. And she was wrong. Lauren Boebert is cute, but she's fucking dumb. And that's how I like them. All right, so you want to do the shot and then do Family Feud?
Well, it's
Yeah, we should probably. I can't even say
Jameson.
Family Feud.
We didn't rate Jameson.
Did we not? What's the next one?
We did. Did we? Let me see.
I don't feel like I did.
No, I don't think we did.
I don't know.
We didn't. So let's rate it.
I don't know that I can hide Easter eggs, dude.
All right. So you gave Johnny Walker 7.3, Crying Apple 6.7, Sheepdog 7.1, Wild Turkey 7.2.
All right, so I'm not as crazy about Jameson as the others. Well, I like it more than the Crown Apple for sure.
And this is 40%.
They should mostly all be. Mostly.
Well,
not these three.
The last one is we're ending with is 45.
Really?
Oh, I guess that's why it's Bullet 45.
It's so smooth though.
It's a 95. Bullet 95 rye.
You know, this Neps got me that bottle for my birthday years ago. We just slowly drink off of it. Like, it's like a slow burner. You know, we don't sit here and say, yo, let's just like, well, because I remember one time he gave it to us at his house, and I was like, yo, this would be good, like, you know, Coca-Cola. And he was like, no, you don't drink this with Coke. I was like, yeah, I think I am, though. No, he's right. Nah, this is just like just drink it. Just be cool with it. So the Jameson, I'm going to give a 7.0. So everything's in the 7s except for fucking Crown. Weird.
It's just that apple, yo.
I thought it would help it.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Something's. It's hard to drink more than one of them.
So the thing is, everything that we drank so far was smooth except for the Crown. The Crown was not smooth. The Crown was kind of aggressive. The Crown was like that cousin you bring to the fight, that female cousin you bring to the fight, that'll fight with a titty out. Like, yo, if a chick is fighting with a titty out, just leave. You don't want no part of her. She might stab you.
So I'm going to go, looking at my scores, I had to go slightly above. Oh, I gave 2 7-7s. So I'm going to go 7-8 because this is the one I would want more than one of. So I'm not going to get. I think the sugary ones just get to me.
Yo, I was like, I got mad just now. Like, yo, will Sarah leave me the fuck alone? Oh.
So are we ready for Family Feud?
Let's get this bullet on and like let's do Family Feud. Let's see. Let me.
This got the court.
Oh yeah.
Oh, listen.
Oh, you hear that? Professional.
ASMR. You know, there's some alcoholics. They're like, they got the tingles.
They heard that and got drunk real quick. I was like, damn, we didn't even have a sip. Oh yeah, I should have got another bottle of this because we ain't got a whole lot. Now you get a little more of that.
It seems misleading. Cause I'm like, damn, I gotta pour the bottle almost 180 degrees to get some. Let me get some, and then I can pour some more.
I got the fuck up glass too. What's that?
That's your last glass, I believe.
Huh?
It might have been my last glass.
No, because you doubled up, or you tripled up somewhere. So I'll go with this one. This is more of a better representation. Ooh.
Yeah, that bottle was misleading.
There you go. I think
it puts us. Mine's not movie quality.
It puts us just about even. Yeah, that bottle is misleading. Because like I look at it, I'm like, oh, I think we might be good. Oh, we're not good. So,
that's all right. Well, actually, I think we evened up.
I think you're just a tad above, but
damn,
it's fine.
All right, so happy 100. This is our last
100.
One. It's by a family called Bullet, by the way.
That. Oh my God, that is. I like that. That's good. Ooh,
well, this is a bite to it.
Ooh, yeah, it gets you in the chest a little bit too. It's telling me a love story. It's like one of those old romance novels with Fabio on the cover.
This one lets you know, like this is. Oh, yeah, that's a burn.
Yeah, this is telling
Maybe
you.
We should have started with this one.
This is like I'm not fucking around. I'm here for the party. I'm about to buy another bottle of this.
I don't get too many burns, but.
Ooh, yeah, but I like that taste off top, and then that burn catch you at the end, kind of like gonorrhea.
I'm not digging the taste, but the 45%.
I didn't hate the taste. I like the taste.
I mean, I feel like I'm shooting flames.
That burn is aggressive. Ooh, whoa!
It's aggressive.
That one got me.
This might have aged.
That kicked me in the nuts.
I think we might be up. Oh man, I feel like acid.
I should have hit the Easter eggs.
This one, yeah, this is. I think your breath is straight flame.
Ooh, I should have brought a lighter down.
Oh, I guarantee if you burp.
So that was a scene in Revenge of the Nerds. Like that's kind of how it all kicks off. Well, it kicks off with the two fucking nerds going off to college. It's fucking dumb. But then you get to the college and the frat brothers are there, and Jefferson from fucking Married with Children. He's the one dickhead. He's always a dickhead in everything he's in, but he there's one guy. He's like drinking this fucking 100 proof joint, and he's like blowing like flames. And he tells him like blow it that way. Is right at the curtains, and it burns down the house. And the funny thing is, they tell them, "Oh, you got to go take the frat house or the dormitory from the nerds." There are 15 fraternity brothers. They empty out the fucking dormitory. Like there was like 50 people to 15 dudes. It's like, first off, y'all should have jumped them. Number one, and number two, y'all only need to pick 15 people to take these, or not even. Just take the rooms. Like, chill, son. But at the end of it all, the main nerd, he ate the one like cool guy's girlfriend's vagina, and she was like, "Oh my God, are all nerds as good as you?" It's like, so
wasn't it like on a one of those air?
Yeah, like in the moon bounce jump
moon
off.
Bounce, yeah.
He's like,
That's
jocks,
all I remember.
all they think about is sports, and nerds, all we think about is sex. And then you get the Revenge of the Nerds 2, and he has a picture of her. She's nowhere to be found. And then he starts fucking with another chick down there. I think the chick from Melrose Place. Allison from Melrose Place. Don't ask why I know that. I'll tell you why I know it. Because I love Melrose Place show. That's such a good show.
I've heard.
It was my favorite
I've
show.
heard you talk about it.
Yo, like the ranking of TV shows for me is Lost, Breaking Bad, Lost, Sopranos, Breaking Bad, Melrose Place. Is it Melrose Place?
I'm with you on the top. Well, I've not seen Sopranos.
I keep telling you, dude. Check Sopranos, dude. It's worth it. You won't be sorry. Was that you that you text me?
That was a while ago.
Yeah, it
Maybe
buzzes.
the text had some.
All right, let me finish the rest of this off.
Yeah, crush it, because I'm curious. When I crushed mine, there was an afterburn effect for the next
Nah,
5 minutes.
So I got the afterburn.
It came slow.
So I took my sips, and that's where I got the burn. Like when I took the shot, I'm fine.
I get it, because I got it a few minutes later. I was like, oof.
No. All right, Family
That one's
Feud.
serious. Well, all right. Well, let's
Time to
review
play the
this.
feud.
We'll review this, and then we'll get
All right.
the set mic, because we got to set up the mic.
So I enjoy this. Oh yeah, mics. I don't even know where the microphones are.
Well, I feel like this one, to me, is for funsies, but it punishes you a little bit, which I like a little pain sometimes.
It's creepy, but okay.
No, I mean,
I'm not judging you, dude. I'm just saying.
this one gave me some burn, and I know we've had it before, so I almost
Yeah.
think it aged a little bit.
Yeah, I would
Like
say.
it might have gotten more potent, because
Possibly.
you said you've had it for
What,
years.
2017, I think.
Oh,
I had
yeah,
everybody
so
over.
It's probably more potent than it was originally. Because I remember us thinking it was very smooth.
Yeah,
This gave me some burn.
I liked it.
So what would you give this one? I mean, it is the most high.
So what was my highest one?
Let's view these.
Because this one's up there for me.
So yeah, our first two are neglect. I gotta delete those so I don't get confused. Wild Turkey, 7-2.
That's my highest one.
No, I'm reading your Sheepdog 7-1, Crown Apple 6-7, Johnny Walker 7-3. So that's your highest. That's the smoky one. Jameson, you give it 7. So yeah, 7-3 is your highest.
I'm gonna take this to 7.5. I enjoyed this. I would drink more of this. I'm gonna buy another bottle. Actually. Yo, why do all the hockey games keep ending? I'm just trying to put shit on because I'm not buying
This
the.
guy who just wants the never-ending hockey.
Well, because I'm not buying the fucking UFC card. It's fucking $85, dude. So,
where's this?
what are you looking for? It's
Empty.
right there in front of you.
All right, so it's Lawrenceburg, Indiana.
Oh, the only good thing out of Indiana.
Oh, this shit's wow. It's distilled in Lawrenceburg. IN is Indiana, I assume.
Yes.
But bottled by Bullet Distilling in Plainfield, Illinois.
Even
They gotta be
worse.
complicated.
Yeah, because Illinois is
And
trash.
there's a big pregnancy warning. Oh,
Preg-
if you're pregnant, you definitely don't want to drink this.
If you're pregnant, I don't know.
It's
Maybe.
made using 95% mash.
Well, you know, abortion's illegal in some states, so this might fix
So
the
this is
problem.
90 proof, our strongest one.
Oof.
I would say, what'd you give it, by the way?
7.5. It's quite enjoyable to me. It's taking me to new heights.
It definitely takes you to new heights. I don't know that I can agree that it was enjoyable. And again, but I don't want my harsh, strong liquor to be enjoyable.
True.
Like I want it to be a
So
little
this is one of those drinks where I know if I go somewhere and I have this.
I feel like I just want one.
Yeah. Well, yes. So this is a one and done. Because this sets the tone for the night, though. If you start the night with this, you've set the tone.
If you do 3 of these in a
No.
row, something's gonna happen.
No. If you do 3 of these, you're going
You're
to
not
jail.
gonna remember
You're going to jail.
what's happening.
If you do 3 of these, you're going to jail. Like that's not even debatable.
So I will say I would want this more than the Crown Apple.
Yeah. Dude, that Crown Apple's kind of disappointing You know,
Yeah, I think it's just a little too much of the apple flavor, which again,
That-
of the stuff that mixes well with liquor, I don't know that I would ever choose apple. You know what I mean? Like
so
peach
I'm
goes
telling you,
well.
if you have that
I feel
with,
like the peach would be good.
I think the peach would be fucking money. I think if you have this with apple cider, that's fucking gold. I've had it before,
I do remember.
and I woke up
liking a snake
down
bite.
here like just wondering where I was.
All right, this one's tricky.
Oof.
I think I'm just gonna go 7
That's always a safe bet.
because it's like a funsy thing, but it's just like, yeah, I just want one. Let me
Yeah.
get started.
So the
I
thing
think
is,
I want to get started with this one.
I don't think 3 is the appropriate number to have of these in one night.
No.
But 1.5, possibly 2, you're safe. But understand that from that point on,
You get a little punishment, but again, I like it because you shouldn't. It shouldn't taste like, you know what I mean? Like
it shouldn't be
amazing.
good. It shouldn't be delicious.
Yeah, 'cause then you're
like
gonna-
this is delicious. It shouldn't be this. Because with that, I can only drink so much of that because of the sugar content, like it being so sweet.
That's gonna give you the super hangover.
But I could also pour that into some Coca-Cola Classic, and then I might get date raped. Whereas with Bullet, that won't happen.
A bullet might make it.
Try to rape me if you want. We fighting.
Yeah, I was gonna say bullet. I feel like it's a fighter. Get 3 of these, you're probably going to jail.
So I got to make sure that my new job does not know that I have podcast.
That's why you're
I'd
Jake
be
Dante.
I'd be shouting out Colompton on off the mat sometimes. I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I should be telling people from here to go there, but I'm trying to bring the crowd over. But then there's some listeners from there, and I'm like, yeah, you don't want a part of this. You
See,
don't
there's
want
2
to be here.
different people. This is Jake Dante. So I put the reviews of Jake Dante. The alter ego.
I guess.
Flora Bentley and Jake Dante.
I wonder how much I got to pay Sarah to come down here and clean this all up tomorrow.
Does she like breakfast food?
Mind you, I don't have any money. I got $15 in singles.
What's her favorite thing? Does she have a favorite food? Food always is a
Dude,
good payment.
Don't
Like-
put me on the spot like that.
Yo, it was kind of funny. Where Brett had been hurt, but I went to Dunkin' Donuts for him, and his order was kind of funny. It's just like this, and 2 donuts on top. I was like, damn.
So I'm wondering,
What's your favorite donut, by the way?
chocolate
Honey dip?
chocolate frosted with sprinkles.
Man, I love just the glazed.
Just the plain glaze.
Yeah.
Now that's not wrong. I do enjoy that. I feel like that's an American standard. And if you bring donuts and they're just glazed, I'm happy as a pig in shit. Now if you bring the chocolate frosted, I'm going to be pleasantly surprised and okay with that. And I might even, depending male or female, you might get a handy. Not for me, but I might arrange it.
When I was a kid, my favorite was a Boston. Oh, this sounds.
Oh,
wrong.
the Boston cream with the
pie.
jizz popping in your mouth? Nah, that
But
shit is
I don't think,
trash.
as an adult, that would go off my stomach.
I can't stand a Boston cream donut. I don't like donuts with anything in the middle of it though.
No, I hated the fruit flavored donuts.
Like I hate donuts with any
And then
fruit.
powdered donuts just freaking make a giant mess.
I only like to fuck with
Those
powder.
are the cake donuts.
I like to fuck with powdered donuts just to make it look like I was doing coke.
Why can't they?
That's
have
a fucked up thing as a
powdered
kid.
Donut, because I feel like the powdered donuts weren't actually donuts because those were cake. You know what I mean?
I guess I don't know, dude. I
Those
didn't.
weren't donuts.
I
It
didn't
wasn't
examine.
dough. It was cake.
I didn't examine it like that, dog. I just fucking ate them.
It was powder cake donuts.
I'm not a super taster. I just put shit in my mouth and go. Dude,
All
let's
right.
do this Family Feud before Sarah come down here and beat the shit out of all of us. Like, we need to pass out eggs. Like, chill, dog. Fuck's your problem?
You want headphones? Oh no.
Y'all may not
Wait,
notice.
Does she have a microphone?
Yeah, she's got a microphone right in her hand.
Oh shit.
Y'all might
Speaking
not
of-
notice, but we all just went to piss, not together. And
What?
now,
Oh, you seem
Can you hear
like
me?
offered.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
It does. It does suck as we hear you in stereo.
Well, it's just funny because it's like we're sitting there. I was like, "Can you hear me?" It's like, yeah, you have a microphone and it's plugged in. Yes.
He told me just to say something.
Well,
We gotta hold it to your mouth though.
oh, come on, dude! Don't do that. You do the smile on your face. You gotta hold it in your mouth, and then like this slow smile just formed. It's like you're horrible. All right, so we are about to play Family Feud.
We got Chef B, who always gives us our 13 questions, but it's episode 100. We gotta do something different. And we've had 6 whiskeys,
I got eye Easter eggs, dude.
so we're gonna see if our minds are sharp. Or
Hey.
could we get 3 strikes without not getting one? That would be
Possibly.
awesome.
Hey, the person with the third microphone, you got to hold that in your hand or something because the rustling in my earphones is letting people know that you don't have on
bad.
earphones. So yeah. So basically, I don't what like Bear read the rules or something.
So I think she's gonna. Well, yeah. Do you want to read the rules, or do you want me to just?
One of
help
you
you?
read the rules. I'm not gonna read it.
All right.
It's a long
So I think
freaking
she's gonna
rule.
read out a question. Whichever one of us answers first. If we answer the same answer,
It's long.
All right. So let's see here. Oh my God, why are these words so little? Rules. Object. Be the first team to collect 5 Family Feud survey cards. Yeah, okay, we're not doing that. The face-off. To begin a new round, a player from each team is chosen to face off. That's me and you, dude. The host draws a Family Feud survey card and reads it aloud to the 2 players. The player who shouts their answer first gets the first chance to win the face-off. The host announces if the answer is one of the answers on the card, and it's ranked. If the player answers with the number 1 answer, the player automatically wins the face-off. If the answer is on the card but not number 1, which is what I fucking said,
yeah.
the
I
other
agreed.
I'm reading. The other player
Oh,
gets
hold
a
up.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Bad doesn't know what just happened. She's like,
So
So
let's get ready to rumble.
So when we do Nerd Rage and Bobby does that, I don't normally wear headphones. So he's like hitting like the sound bar. I'm like, dude, I don't know what this means. The player gets a chance to guess. If that player guesses a higher ranked answer, they win the face-off. If the player's answers is not on the card, their team receives an X.
So how about this? If whoever wins, you get to choose pass or play, like regular Family Feud. And then if you get 3 X's, you get to go 3 times in a row. It would be the other person's. They get 1 chance to steal the card, and then we'll collect the card. And we'll just go by instead of points. Let's go by card.
That seems simplified. Let's
Yeah.
go.
All right.
Unnecessary.
All right. First question. You got to judge on who answered it first, though.
No, I mean if you,
Or better.
whoever has the
If we tie. you
yeah,
get
if we
the-
have the same answer, then yes. I wish we had buzzards.
I'll hit my let's get ready to rumble.
That I was just thinking, I was like, I want to slap the table, but that doesn't count.
No, you'll be the judge.
All right,
okay.
Hopefully we don't say this.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
damn, impatient much?
Name an animal you wish Noah had left off the ark.
Alligators.
Snakes.
All right.
Dante got it
Do you
right.
want to pass or play?
I'm gonna play, bitch.
All right. All right. Did I get
I'm
on
gonna-
there?
No, he didn't get any.
Damn.
Alligators weren't on the fucking ark. Then you read the fucking Bible.
All right, so
No.
he's got to get all of them.
'Cause I didn't,
3
but
X's. It's
I
my
know
turn. I
that-
get to steal
Oh,
one
okay, my
answer.
exes are ready.
Okay.
Go.
Well,
Answer?
don't you get it?
We'll answer it. Ask it again.
Yeah,
Just-
don't you have
So
it?
what? Oh, I
The
have to
so
read
yeah.
it all over and over again?
Yeah.
So yeah, now
The
you
host
got
does. He's like a Steve Harvey. You gotta be like,
Okay, name an animal you wish Noah had left off the ark.
lions.
Here's your X.
That's it.
Dang, I should've put
Motherfuckers,
an ant.
motherfuckers want lions on the fucking ark. Like, get the fuck
No
out of
lions.
I
here.
mean, they want alligators too.
Lions are trash, yo. Fucking hate.
Okay, another one? Read it again.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Name an animal you wish Noah had left off the ark.
Spiders.
Here's your second X.
Motherfuckers be loving spiders too. Yo, I hate people, yo. Y'all some trash.
Name an animal you wish Noah had left off the ark.
The fuck, man. God damn. I mean, everybody's scared of spiders. I mean,
5, 4, 3, 2.
tigers.
Nope.
All right, so
You ain't even gotta say it
I
like
get
that,
a
son.
chance to steal, but you still might win it.
Yeah, what the fucking other answers are there?
So this is for you, Stevie.
Yeah, I just got to get one.
Name an animal
Just one bump.
you wish
Just one bump.
Noah had left off the ark.
Sharks.
What the
4, 3. No.
Oh, he wins it.
You
I already
sharks?
said sharks.
What the? People
Man,
were
we're
trying
at
to...
6. You got 3 X's. Don't even give me that.
Sharks? Sharks on the fucking ark, you fucking retarded retard? What the fuck?
All right, give him the card. He gets the point.
Jeez, Lou.
He
fucking
gets the
lose.
point without getting
Well,
one.
okay, so yeah, I need to know these answers.
What were the answers?
Okay, number 1. Oh, yeah. I forgot to answer that.
So snakes was number 1 because everybody's scared of snakes.
No, number 1 is birds. Number 2.
Birds.
Birds.
Why are you yelling at me? It's the thing.
I know.
17 points. Number 2 is skunks.
What?
Skunks.
3, insects. 4, snakes. 5, mice.
What? You fucking
Damn.
pussies, yo.
We're off.
Like I was gonna go with
Yo.
Tasmanian devil.
Yo, the people who got surveyed were wimps.
Yo, they're fucking trash.
Mice.
I'm scared of my. No, I'm not gonna front, yo. When we had a mouse in the house, I was fucking shook. I didn't want to sleep.
I'd be scared, but I mean,
Like I was shook.
if I got to choose on Nero's art, I ain't
Like
choosing
I was
mice.
setting up booby traps in the house and everything.
I'll choose hippopotamus.
All right, let's go. Next round.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Let's get warmed up.
Damn, we did pretty bad.
You did pretty bad. At least I got
did
one.
bad.
I got one. How
We
many?
got
You
3 X's.
Did you get any of
I
them
only
right?
got 1 X.
Motherfucker, you said shark. Like
You said lion, tiger.
yeah, because people scared of those. You said shark on the ark. You fucking cunt. Like the shark can't go on the fucking ark.
Yeah, they can.
No, they can't,
'Cause you
dick.
take it. All right, let's go.
I want just something that's really big.
Like Noah didn't have a fucking fish tank.
Oh, this. Okay. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Name a type of cheese Americans like the best.
American.
You guys said the same.
Yeah, that was at the same time.
No, it does. It does.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
What do we do?
You have to say another one again.
All right. Say
Let me-
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, let me go 1, 2, 3 first.
Provolone.
Swiss.
I didn't even.
Swiss provolone.
Yeah.
Well, what's gonna happen if it's
Which one's higher?
Yeah, which one's Swiss? Swiss is higher. Because Americans don't be knowing about
Do you wanna pass
provolone.
or play?
I'm gonna fucking play, son.
All right. There you go. So is American one of them?
Yes,
Yeah.
number 2.
And
What's number 1?
Wait.
no, wait.
Oh,
just
what?
tell them what's been answered.
Yeah, well,
So
so
Swiss, American,
And
provolone.
provolone.
There's 2 more.
provolone is on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there you go. And you have 2 more.
Two
All right.
more. You just have to. Just do that.
That's gonna be tough.
Yeah,
The
there's
X's.
stuff I should I should have passed it, but
But it's I'm gonna have to
but
get the 4.
but even if I fuck up,
Yeah.
I don't think you got the answer neither.
Yeah. There's only 2 more.
Blue cheese.
Nope.
Yeah, I figured because it's kind of trash. Bitch, I still got 2
You
chances.
got so many. You have our 4th X.
Bitch, you said shark on fucking Noah's Ark. I'm not letting that fucking go.
You had 3 X's. I only had
Yeah, but you said like Noah shouldn't have brought the fucking sharks on the boat. You dummy. It's not fucking
Stop
Jaws.
stalling your cheese. Give him the countdown.
Fucking what's that one? That the stinky one?
You just said it. Blue cheese. 5,
No, that's not the stinky
4.
one. That's the gross one.
3,
Musburger or like
2.
is that cheese?
I think he means Munster.
Yeah, Munster. Yeah, that one.
Nope. There you go. There's your X.
Musburger. All right, ask him one more time.
Name a type of cheese Americans like the best.
Mozzarella. What's up now,
I knew
son?
that. I was gonna get that one. I was ready.
I knew you.
You got it.
Mozzarella.
So there's only
I know you
one
don't got any more
left.
All right, ask him one more time.
Name a type of cheese Americans like the
Pepper
best.
jack.
Nope.
Nope. All
3
right.
X's.
I ain't got no other cheese, but I got 4 out of 5.
Your
Well,
turn,
there's 2.
Stevie.
Cheddar.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
I forgot.
I was gonna go Parmesan, but then I was like cheddar.
Ooh. Yeah, I forgot cheddar is a
Give my
thing.
card. I got 1.
Well, wait, where's my card from the other one? Give me my card, son. I don't know you like that.
Oh, damn! Cheddar was number 1 too, by
Oh, yeah,
what?
yeah.
Yeah, it's weird that we didn't like cheddar wasn't the first thing
And
to like come to mind.
I almost went Parmesan. No,
Was,
Cheddar popped in
was
my head.
Parmesan on there?
No.
That's trash. Really, Parmesan's not on there either. That's trash.
What was the top 5? So it was
Yo.
probably number 6.
This survey is dumb. Like they never ask me questions. Like they don't catch me on the street.
All right, we're ready. It's 1 to 1.
All right.
First 1 to 3.
Yeah. Obviously, 3 out of 5.
Might just go 2 more.
Wait,
Wait,
Oh.
how many questions are we doing?
I don't know.
First person to get 3.
Yeah, the first one to get
Cards.
3 cards.
Okay. Name a food that is often cooked in a microwave.
Pizza.
Pizza. He said it first. That's
Was
funny.
was that right?
He said-
All right.
what number is that? Just
ooh.
That's number 2.
You know, I'm gonna pass that one because I can't think of any other foods right off top.
I got 3.
Okay.
So yeah, how many answers is on the card?
There's 4 left.
Oof.
5 total. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Ask me the question.
Name a food that is often cooked in a microwave.
Popcorn.
Number 1.
Nice.
Let's go.
Nice answer, son.
I'm not gonna get them all, but I'm gonna get them so you can't get them.
Well, yeah, that's always the goal is like to get as many to fuck up the other person. You don't want to get them all because you can't. Just fuck up the other person though.
Name a food that is often cooked in a microwave.
TV dinner? Does it?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Oh, this survey was done in the 70s. Because don't nobody making no motherfucking TV dinners no more.
left. Name a food that is often cooked in a microwave.
Go ahead, you lazy bitch. I know what you want to say.
5, 4, 3.
Hamburger. God damn it.
No,
I know. Give me the
I'm not even. I'm not gonna hate because I was thinking.
Oh, okay, go.
I knew hamburger was wrong, but I was still thinking hamburger.
I know one.
Name a food that is often cooked in a microwave.
Hot dog.
Yep.
Let's go.
That's the only answer I
Now
had.
you gonna have one more?
That's the only one I had.
I guess I got 2.
Oh
extra.
no!
I might
Oh
get this
no,
shit.
dog! I got you. Go ahead, miss the next 2. I got you.
Okay,
I
one
got
more.
you because I know what Sarah makes
I still got 2
because
extras.
you know we got a microwave.
Name a food that is often cooked in a microwave. 5.
Oatmeal.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm not gonna front out. That's how I make my oatmeal though.
1X,
One more.
N.
How do you make oatmeal anyway? In a microwave.
Name a food that is often cooked in a microwave. 5, 4,
Broccoli.
3. No.
No bullshit.
Right.
No bullshit. I was thinking about broccoli. I know it's wrong, but I was thinking that too.
But let me see if he can get. I don't think he's gonna get the last one. He's got 1 try.
Okay, that is true. Name a food that is often cooked in a microwave.
Baked potato.
Nope.
That's all I
Give me that
got.
card. What was it?
What are other answers?
Burritos.
What?
Oh.
That's bullshit. Get the fuck out of here.
I think they're frozen burritos.
No, who makes burritos in a fucking microwave?
All right. One more.
No self-respecting Mexican makes burritos
Hey
in
man,
a
I got
microwave.
4 out of 5 though. That was pretty.
That was pretty impressive.
All right.
I mean, luck is a thing.
It is. I mean, my strategy was to try to get that 1 left because I knew I wasn't gonna do it. I would never have guessed burrito.
Yeah, motherfuckers gonna be making baked potatoes in a
was
microwave.
like-
I bet.
No, when you said microwave, I mean baked potatoes. Like fuck.
Yeah, that was like, yo, if you say baked potato, I'm fucked because I got nothing else. Obviously, I was fucked because I ain't have nothing else.
Okay. Name something you're likely to see people doing in a romantic comedy.
Sex.
Kiss.
Wait.
Which one's higher?
Kiss or kissing? Which one? Which one is higher? You didn't get
Did I get? Oh, I didn't get one.
Go ahead, try.
All right.
And number 1.
So how many answers are there?
There's 5.
Okay, so you got number 1.
I'll play.
Okay. Name something you're likely to see people doing in a romantic comedy.
Hold hands.
Oh my God! Yes, you got it right again.
First time he got one on the second.
So there's 3 more.
3 more. So the next one I'm gonna go with.
Just answer.
Watch a movie.
Nope.
Yeah, it is.
Get
Don't
my
don't
ex.
lie. Don't lie. That's the answer.
Nope.
All right. So I didn't want to have to do this, but it's about to get fucking gnarly. What did you say? You said sex? Well, we know that is not the correct answer. But in a romantic comedy, never mind. Because I find it funny.
This guy is stalling like crazy.
Well, I was gonna say
Should I start counting now?
I was gonna say a hand job, but I feel like that's not right.
No.
So
No,
all right.
tell him no.
It's a.
That might
Oh,
be
is that an
fun.
answer
So
or
no,
what?
I said I was going to. I didn't say I am.
going to.
So go out to dinner.
5. Nope.
Dinner.
What?
Oh.
What the fuck? The couple's doing a fucking romantic comedy. You fucking assholes.
You're likely to see people doing.
And a romantic comedy,
Yes.
or yeah, okay. You got to complete the sentence, girl. All right. Fuck.
5, 4.
Argue.
No.
Yeah, they fucking argue. Yeah, they fucking argue.
Romantic comedy argue?
Yeah, then you see the fucking breakup with fucking Vince Vaughn and Jennifer
This
Aniston.
might be tough. You might get this by not me answering.
Yeah, that's why I went that way because I didn't have the answers.
Okay, Stevie, your turn. Answer.
I mean, we gave the most plausible answers.
Okay. Name something you're likely to see people doing in a romantic comedy.
Crack.
5,
Having coffee?
4.
Oh my god.
Do it.
No.
All right, you tied it up.
Well, yeah, I need to know the
Damn, we
answer.
suck
Yeah.
at these.
Okay,
We got-
1 is kissing, 2nd is laughing, 3rd is dating, 4 is falling in love, 5th is holding hands.
Oh my god.
No, romantic comedy?
This is
Really? Arguing. What did you say?
fucking.
Coffee?
So I
I
was.
said sex. That should be up there.
So I thought about laughing, but I was like, that's fucking dumb.
Yeah, I did too. I didn't think that was.
Well,
good.
you guys didn't say it, so.
Well, give me my card. I mean,
Oh, it's time!
this
Yeah,
is my
the-
property.
this is the game winner. It's only right that it goes to 2-2.
Of course. Like, why wouldn't it? All right.
Okay. Name a professional who blows a whistle.
Referee.
I think he said this. He
Who
started
said
it.
that?
I think I finished
I think
my
I
word
st-
faster.
I started it, but I think
Yeah.
you said it faster. So I don't like. It was kind of. It was a weird one.
Okay,
That's
good.
it. Should we do another one then?
Why?
No, I think if you start it, he started. So
I started
think
it, but
it's
you
I think
finished
it's
it.
you then.
Yeah, it's him.
Yeah, it's you. I agree.
Oof.
Okay, there's 5 answers.
Do you want to play or pass?
Play or pass.
Fuck. I guess I'll play because my
I
chances
think
are.
it's the better strategy.
Yeah, because
That's what they always do in the flame feed. too.
I don't think they be thinking strategy like that. I think they just like, I want TV time.
All right.
All right, the
so
motherfucker that blow whistles.
Name a professional who blows a whistle.
Don't show the answers.
I'm not. Wait, why are you so.
Dude, I can't even. Dude, I can barely read this. Do you think I can
She's
read
still
her
like-
cards?
No! Even here, even if I do this, you're not
Yeah,
able to.
Dude, I can't read that far away. I can't
I
even
don't
read
wanna
the.
lose.
All right, crossing guard.
A what?
You're fucking crossing guard.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, fucking right, doggy.
That's 2 out of 5.
Don't.
So there's 3. Yes, 2 out of 5.
That's I don't.
more.
I don't have any other answers.
3 more.
3 more.
Yes.
All right. Someone that fucking blows a whistle as their profession.
Yes.
I said referee,
Yep.
crossing guard.
Yep.
Who the fuck
5.
blows whistles?
4.
A dog trainer.
3. Nope.
Yeah, they do.
One
They blow the fucking dog whistles. I know I'm right.
Read it again.
Name a professional who blows a whistle.
Farmer.
I know that one. Who's a farmer blowing the whistle because the corn's too tall? All right.
Okay, last chance.
Sergeant.
No.
Drill sergeant.
All right.
No.
Give him the third X.
Ah.
Damn, I got 2 answers, but I got to choose the right one.
Okay, you have what, 3? Yeah, yes.
No, I
3
have one
answers.
chance. I have
Yeah, I
one
know,
chance.
but- oh, yeah.
Okay, 3 answers, but I gotta
There's
get
3
one.
answers that you can guess. Name a professional who blows a whistle.
Bullshit.
Police.
Yes.
Oh.
Let's go. My other answer was good gym teacher.
Oh yeah, gym teachers. I forgot those were a thing.
So number 1, first is police or traffic cop. 2 is referee. 3rd is lifeguard. 4th is
Lifeguard.
5th is the crossing guard.
What was number 4?
Coach.
Coach.
Just a
Gym
general
teacher.
coach.
I would have. She would have given me an X on that. So thank God, because it was one of those two. I went with the right one.
It's funny because it's like, who fucking blows whistles? It's like, I guess, yeah, coach does blow whistles, lifeguard, like gym teachers. That's
You wasted
dumb.
the farmer chance.
The farmer.
The farmers blow whistles.
This corn's too tall.
No, they got cows. You know, you got to control those heifers.
What, you call the cows over?
Yeah.
Time to get milk. The
Yeah,
cows will
that's
walk
what I would do. Like, I'd be the best farmer.
Man, you'd be blowing a whistle, no one be listening.
No, well, you got to train those
Cows
fucking.
look over him.
You got to train them right,
What's his
son.
problem?
You got to train the cows right in order to get them to come over there to listen to your whistle, son.
That's your
What's up?
signal for the slaughter the pigs.
That too. Fucking trash them. All right,
Family Feud champion.
so that was fun times. All right, so
Maybe 6 whiskeys.
yeah, I'm pretty trash, and I got to go hide Easter eggs now. So happy Easter to you, motherfuckers out there. I don't
Happy
think.
Easter.
Oh no, I got it. I got it.
Tuesday.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to say Happy Easter, motherfuckers. Just like you're not supposed to say Merry fucking Christmas. But even still, I don't know. But yeah. Either way, we made the 100 episodes, son, and that's an accomplishment. Technically, this is 101. Technically, we had a bonus in there, but it's an accomplishment all the same because, like I said, motherfuckers don't be making it past 5 to 7. Like, I've helped people work on podcasts, and they'll get to like episode 7 and they're tapped out. I don't know if I put it up on Colompton, but I know I put it up on Off the Mats about Gary Vee talking about why aren't people doing like podcasting anymore? Because it's like people start off hot, they're excited about it, and then they realize this shit is hard. And yeah, you can listen to the show and say, "Oh, these motherfuckers are just sitting around drinking beer and cracking jokes and laughing." You're absolutely fucking right. We are. That's exactly what we're doing. But the thing is, we're still coming to you each week. Ah,
I thought you were about to rap. I was about to throw on a beat.
like we're coming to you each week, like still being able to provide content and talk it back and forth. Because I mean, we could sit here every week and talk, and then not have anything to offer to the crowd. We just sit here and like, so Steve, look at these bottles. Like, they made out of glass, ain't they?
I don't know where we're going.
But nah, like each week,
It's deep.
each week though,
But yeah, we're here.
we get together, we review beers, we talk sports, we talk life, and the thing is making yourself vulnerable. Because I think that's a key thing about podcasts is like being vulnerable. At least for me, like I'm extremely open. I mean, I don't even like hold any like fronts about it. It's like I'll say the wildest shit on here because you know I don't mind it. But like a lot of cats, they can't do that. So for us to make it to 100 episodes talking bullshit like this and having fun and just you know having a good time, you know, hats off, son.
Let's go. Happy 100.
100 and we'll do another 100. Fuck it. Let's do another 100 and see where it goes. And you know maybe we'll pick up a sponsor.
At
Probably
least
not.
a local liquor store.
I know something like dude, there's a liquor store in every corner out this bitch, and not one of them wants to sponsor us. Not one. Come on, son. Come on. If I go to Anheuser-Busch and tell them I'm trans, you think? I think we could do it. I'm willing to take one for the team.
Is that the one we're gonna go with?
I
You gotta
don't.
drink Budweiser and Bud Light.
I mean, I'm just trying to get a sponsor, son.
Yeah, I
Just trying to get one.
We love Bud Light.
Because once you get one sponsor, the door's open for another, and another, and another, and another, and then they got money, so they might be like, "Yo, just keep promoting our shit, and we'll give you money." And I'll come on here and be like, "Yo, I love Bud Light," and like it helped me get my front surgery. It helped me get my bottom surgery. I got a front hole now. So, you know, I'm just saying. But yeah, happy 100, Steve. This has been cool in the fucking game. And I mean, 4 more episodes. We coming up on 2 years too. So it's weird how that happens. Like, hey, happy 100 episode, and then you got the 2-year anniversary episode. So it's cool in the gang. And I don't know, we got to figure out what to do for that one. But this one we did some whiskey, and I'm fucking trashed. My wife wants me to hide Easter
You
eggs.
gotta hide Easter eggs.
I gotta hide Easter eggs. And that's pretty much it. So as always, thank you everyone who supported the podcast up to this point. And, you know, again, word of mouth. Go out there and talk about us. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And, you know, put some ears on the show. And, you know, we appreciate the fuck out of everyone. If y'all got any questions, concerns, criticisms, feel free to reach out to us. You can reach us at the Colompton Beer Club on Instagram. I think we have an email too, right? People be emailing. I got an email on Off the Mats recently.
We have a few actually.
I got an email on Off the Mats, and I don't know if it's real or not, but it's like a lawyer.
They want us to sponsor their. I mean, they want to sponsor us, but by us buying stuff.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I know that scam. Now I had a lawyer reach out and say, "Hey, can I be on your podcast? I'm a lawyer that does jiu-jitsu, and I'm pretty sure it's legit, but I don't want him on the show." It's just that simple. But reach out to us at Colompton Beer Club. I think that's the email address. I don't fucking know. But we're also on Instagram. You can reach me at bjj.wiki on Instagram and Steve's at Thor.Bentley on Instagram. We're going to go ahead and get that blue check mark. Like, you know, we ain't going to pay for it, though. Like,
We might get the red X.
the yellow question mark, like Super Mario Brothers. Get that
kinda
flower
like
power.
You don't
But-
know. Are they real or no?
Do. But either we here to have a good time, and if y'all want to have a good time, y'all want your fucking peoples to have a good time, send them our way. We all gonna have a fucking good time together, and fucking laugh and smile and get drunk. Otherwise, we love you. Let's do this thing. And Steve,
Happy birthday, Brett, and
Damn, that shit was dope.